Hello everybody and welcome to VR Master League. This is the Challengers Cup and I'm here with Sir Dimwee, who's the cameraman, and also Gilligan, who is co-casting with me today. How are you doing?
Oh man, I'm good. I'm so excited about this first Challenger Cup for the Cycle 1 Season 3. And yeah, I'm excited. Let's do it.
Yeah, and to kick off these real exciting matches, we've got Baked Potato versus Everest. Everest being a long-time player, not a long-time team, but a team of long-time players, should I say. And yeah, I mean, I'm sure you can recognize a lot of those names from EU. Whereas Baked Potato started in Master Tier and are now having to face Everest in order to stay in it. But they have been going for a little bit longer in terms of teams go, but Everest, of course, has a longer time players. Martin in there, who is in here from the first lands. But yeah, it's going to be a very cool match to watch, and I'm glad everybody there in the chat is here joining us.
Yeah, so the teams have been pinged, so we're just waiting on them to ready up and go. Today we'll have, let's see, we got the EU Challenger Cup on venues on Twitch, VR Master League's Twitch channel, this channel, and then also on Echo Arena channel 3. And then at 6 p.m. Eastern time, what is that, 11 UTC tonight, will be the NA Challenger Cup. And so the streams will be live pretty much all day long with various casters jumping in to give you guys the best viewing experience we can give you. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, I see Crazy Kit there saying, I thought I was the only OTE crazy person to stay up. And I mean, you're not crazy for staying up for this, because these are going to be some absolutely awesome matches, and there's going to be a lot of hype surrounding it. Not only because, you know, it's a venues match, and, you know, we're all excited for that, but also just because of how rawly talented the players are. I don't even know if that's a word, but it is now. And yeah, I mean, despite the fact that people might be watching from OCE, people watching from Europe, of course, and also people watching from NA, won't really matter because you've got games all day long to watch, no matter which region you're from. And just to state the matches on the other channels, on venues and the VR Master League Twitch channel, we've got Blank versus Hyperion. On this channel, we have, of course, Baked Potato versus Everest. And first on VRML 3 is Neo versus Nameless as well, and we've got casting teams to cover all of those, which of course, big shout out to all of the league mods, which make all of these things much easier, and also the new casters that have joined us that make streaming all these matches simultaneously possible. But with that, we're going to get kicking off here in the initial joust.
Any predictions on who's going to win?
Honestly, I couldn't tell you. So I probably have Everest as my pick for today, but honestly, I've seen Baked Potato perform very well against teams like this. So who knows? Really, they're pretty agile as terms of playstyles go. Baked Potato, but Everest have just got that raw speed, and they've got the teamwork that they built over the last few weeks. So it's yeah, it's looking promising for both sides. But it will be a pass play straight up to Conrad, but the ding coming off the bottom of the goal, and your boy Sam going to clear that. But I'm just missing it at the midline there, but it is going to bounce through near the Everest goal, and going to go back towards that midline where your boy Sam will pick it up, but the defense for Everest getting back in time, looking for a cross pass here. In fact, maybe a shot as we get a trade in the goal, but no, it's just going to be taken back by Everest.
Yeah, both these teams showing the speedy stacks that those of us in North America have come to know EU for. The speed on both these teams is just incredible to watch. I've seen it already, a couple of open goal threes, what looked like opportunities, but then the other team was there to stack in real fast and shut that down before the shot could even get off. And now we've got Everest passing around, trying to bring in on the Baked Potato goalie, and just like that, cut pass from Martin III to Bad Elmo. First 2 points of the game up to Everest.
And I mean, that's just what we come to expect from Everest. Those players have been playing for a while, and they've had that time to kind of recuperate their passing game. And of course, it shows. They have that excellent play around the bubble, and that's just textbook, pretty much, just to get around that defense. And of course, countering the stacking play it is, of course, you use those passes and you pass around the stack, which is exactly what we just saw from Everest, and it works against man covering as well. So just doing an overall great job. Now they're passing it back at the midline to try and get past your boy Sam. And it's Scubs there as well, trying to put some pressure onto this offense here as they try to push it up. But seems like they're having a little bit of trouble, but they do get a clear through here, but their stack is stopped here by your boy Sam and Scubs. So there is the stunning coming through from Baked Potato, a back pass, and now back up to mid as Scubs tries to take that clear, but Bad Elmo well positioned there. And yeah, gotta know to not clear down midline, because you best bet those players from Everest are going to be there to intercept. And speaking of that, it's going to be your boy Sam cutting on that cross pass as well.
The passing from both of these teams looks so clean. There's not a whole lot of missed passes. Oh, nice save there. Bad Elmo, I think, dropped down out of the goal to stop that one coming in from just below the goal. That's a really hard angle to stop, so that was an impressive save. Yeah, but passing on both these teams looks really good. There's a couple of missed passes here and there, a couple of interceptions, but overall, I mean, this is you can tell by watching that both of these teams definitely earned their spot here, to a chance to get into the master tier.
Yeah, absolutely, and another clear intercepted here by Everest, and they managed to get back on the offense here. It's going to be Steffo trying to pass it up here, under the goal to Bad Elmo, back up to Conrad, and straight into the top of the goal, just flying past Satori's hands there, the goalie for Baked Potato, as of right there. But yeah, great shot from Conrad, good shot placement, and again, a really nice passing play coming through from Everest.
Yeah, Bad Elmo looked like he was in position to maybe just throw it back over his head into the goal, and I almost expected to see that, but no, the smarter play was the pass to his teammate, and it was executed perfectly.
Absolutely, and maybe a clear and boost coming through from Baked Potato, and it does seem to work pretty well, although Bad Elmo there on their tail, trying to get that stun on the stack, and it does seem to work pretty well. He puts a lot of pressure onto that, but Scubs is able to retain it here. For Baked Potato, but plenty of pressure coming in through from Martin here. And they're just trying to get lined up here. Scubs waiting on the post, but Steffo able to get there in time to cover the pass, and as such, all the options are blocked off, and it's going to be taken by Everest. Now the clear coming through. Stack not quite ready as of yet, but trying to get that ready right now, and they do indeed get the disc from that stun. And Bad Elmo here with the cross to Conrad and Steffo, in fact, both cutting in. Going for the disc, Conrad gets it, puts it straight into the bottom of the goal, and again, a good shot.
Yeah, that was a bad situation for Baked Potato. Everest basically came in with a 3-on-1 there. The goalie didn't have a whole lot of hope there, but once again, another cut pass from Bad Elmo up to Conrad, and those cut passes, they're hard to stop no matter which side you're on, and just like that, 6-0, Everest is up.
Oh, it's going to be losing the disc there, Conrad. And Scubs goes for the slap, and another interception, and another again. So just good, absolutely excellent positioning from both of these teams on the fly. Your boy Sam, though, going to take the shot after Martin, I think it was, goes for the clear. Your boy Sam's in the interception after it was intercepted. So that's the name of the game, and your boy Sam plays it well.
Yeah, aggressive defense by Everest it paid off for a second, but in the end, you give Baked Potato enough chances, they are going to score it, and that open 3 was a gift for them.
Yeah,
Blue team now passing it around. Everest getting their passes in, a little off on that one. Picks up by Baked Potato. Tried to clear it out. Bounces off the Geo. And now they're once again trying to clear through the middle, and Everest is there to pick it up. Passing it around, looking for a bit of a scrum there in the trap, and picked up by Baked Potato again. Just back and forth. This is a game of ping pong at the moment, as both teams try to get the disc in an more open position for their team. Baked Potato now comes away, going through the mid, passing it around again. Everest is in position for defense as Baked Potato is pushing up on their bubble. Picking it up, back pass there, smart back pass. The reset passes are something that I always, it's counterintuitive when you first start playing the game, but the longer you play, the more you realize the reset passes back to the midline are so important to get your team more time to get in position. And now, although it didn't quite pan out for him that time, Everest has the disc, and once again showing that patience. But, passing, getting in position right there. Got an open cut pass. And the shot from Bad Elmo with a cut pass from Martin, the third. Another 2-pointer puts Everest up 8-3.
Yeah, and a good play there from Everest, and had plenty of passing around there. Had a lot of possession, in fact. The minute 24, pretty much purely passing around from Everest, trying to get past that defense, and they do it very well. And it's not to say that Baked Potato are doing a bad job at all in their defense. Their positioning is pretty good. It's just Everest are able to make so many passes in that short amount of time that they're able to bamboozle the defense enough. And Everest there getting the stun, in fact getting the disc off it, the 3-man stack. In fact, they split off into 2-man stacks there, so quick decision making there for Everest, and the right decision, absolutely, as goal looks open, but we know it all isn't, and their stack is absolutely ready to get that back, and they do get the disc from that interception again, so Baked Potato having a little bit of tough times trying to get this into the Everest bubble, as that stack is just intercepting absolutely every single pass they try to make, it seems like, but Stefo's going to go for this clear, and hope to try and get a stack coming through there. They're able to get in time to get that pressure on, which actually does force the clear into Bad Elmo's hands right there. So now Stefo trying to cut, gets a stun, in fact gets right under the goal, but misses the grab on the goal. Able to walk it up, but the headbutt save from Satori, and now going to be cleared through. Absolute clutch play there from Baked Potato.
You gotta love those headbutt saves. Because it confuses everyone. The shot taker, the goalie, no one knows what happened. The disc just suddenly pops out from somewhere and it's loose. Baked Potato was able to recover it and get it out, although Everest is still pushing on their zone here. But Baked Potato gets the clear off, and it's a race down to the disc in the blue zone. Everest ultimately able to come away with it. They've got a stack ready. They've got a man over. What do you call that block over there, Swift?
That's Pac-Man.
That's Pac-Man.
Yeah,
Pac-Man, hourglass, tree. I've seen it called a lot of things, but yeah. Another cut pass. You can't stop those. They're too hard to stop when the goalie can't see the other man coming in.
Yeah, and Conrad earlier on going for that shot from the Pac-Man and just dinging it away, but they're able to get so many shots on the goal, and I think that's kind of the difference between these two teams right now. Everest are just getting so many opportunities. They're able to maintain possession. It really seems like they have control over this game right now, and Baked Potato not able to complete that play, and that unfortunate bounce coming through from the tunnel is going to leave your boy Sam with the disc, and now going to get this pass up eventually to Pixel Craze. He's going to go for the shot, almost threads it through under the shield, but 30 seconds remaining, and now Bad Elmo with the disc. It seems very unlikely, or shall I say impossible, for Baked Potato to come back in round one.
Yeah, we got a last chance here for either team to make another goal, but this round is firmly in the hands of Everest. Another attempted push in on the bubble there. Not quite able to connect on the pass. Everest has another 5 seconds. See if they can get another possible 3-pointer in. Ooh, nice slap pass. Doesn't quite connect, though. And just like that, round one is over. Everest takes the win on that one. 10-3. So we're going into round two here, and let's take a look at some stats.
Yeah, absolutely, and of course, shout out again to everybody in the chat. Yeah, I mean, talking about the headbutt save we saw earlier, and I mean, yeah, I mean, all the goalies go for the headbutt saves when they're stunned out and when they think it's the best opportunity at any given moment. Everyone goes for them, but they're so uncommon that when it happens intentionally, the goalie's like, "What just happened?" Which is it's always pretty funny to watch, but it's I think it's just going to be. Make a bit of a prediction to the future of Echo. I think headbutts are going to play a bigger and bigger role, as we see the neutral jousts are played by the head a lot of the time by both regions actually, and yeah, I mean it's just becoming the fastest way to get up with a stack, because of course grabbing the disc slows you down. But with that said, let's jump over to the stats here, and we'll take a look at Baked Potato's stats because they're on the left, of course. So your boy Sam there getting the 3 points for Baked Potato, and yeah, making that good 3-point opportunity we saw earlier on, and a couple of saves for him as well as one for Satori. And yeah, all across the board for Everest, we've got 4 points for Bad Elmo, 6 points for Conrad, and saves for Bad Elmo as well. So nice play overall on both teams. But of course, Everest making more possession time as we do get kicked off with round two here. Martin going to take the disc here for Everest, as we see Baked Potato take a little bit more of a defensive initial joust here, but Martin's going to try and pass around that. Predicts the pass maybe to behind the backboard, but not quite in position for that yet. So it's going to be a pass to Conrad and a pass back to Steffo on the boot, and Steffo's going to walk that one up, put it straight into the top of the goal. And yeah, another great passing play from Everest.
Another great passing play from Everest, and another great shot. That shot from Steffo was intentionally placed above the hands of the goalie. That could not have been placed more perfectly. Going over the goalie's hands gives them the 2-point lead early in the game. Ooh, and the steal.
Oh.
Not able quite to connect on that shot, but there it is, the trash pickup. Martin III hits that 3. Everest up by 5 very quickly at the beginning of this second round.
And I mean, that is a way to build momentum very, very quickly, and not allowing anything to happen for Baked Potato there. Not even allowing them to get the disc out of their hands with that stack. So great speed, pretty much pure speed from Everest, but maybe a little bit of a misplay from Baked Potato. But of course, all stemming back to Everest. They've got so much pressure here. You see with their stack here, they're constantly pushing in the bubble, although they do have a bit of a mishap there, and it causes your boy Sam put that straight into the goal, able to just walk it straight up off of that pass from Satori. So yeah, I mean, although we can see that the stack play coming in on defense, it's working out well so far, but when it goes wrong, it pretty much leaves the goalie open to a 1-on-2, and that's never good for Everest. But of course, it's great for Baked Potato, who want to take advantage of that. Your boy Sam, in fact, gonna stuff the the shot that they're missing, but maybe having kind of the same thing that happened earlier on, but trying to put it straight back into the Everest's faces, but not quite able to hit the shot. And Pixel Craze going to try and get this pass under the goal. The goal's straight open, and Satori, going to ding it off as soon as the defense gets back there. So just some unfortunate shots coming through. Back to Satori. Second chance is the charm, and Badelmo is going to steal the goal with his head, but nevertheless, will be 2 points for Baked Potato. Unfortunately, they missed the 3, but they do manage to get some points out of it.
Yeah, interesting turn of events here. The first minute of this round saw Everest score and then steal the disc from the QB, put them up by 5, and then in the next minute and a half, Baked Potato almost did the exact same thing back to them. So now we've got just a 1-point lead for Everest, and both teams now trying to get together, racing down to this disc. It's a loose in the orange zone, picked up by Everest, stunned out by Baked Potato as they get to clear out.
Yeah, Martin just holding it for a little bit too long there. Maybe not recognizing how little time he had there, as the play did get back in time. Scubs, in fact, going to take this shot and almost hits it, in fact, from the fadeaway from far away with almost no time. So definite props to that opportunity. And you got to take all the opportunities you get against these teams. Steffo going to take that opportunity. Martin recognizes it's not in. Good comms from Everest with that 25-meter second shot. Well, ignore that, but not sure how that happened.
Yeah, that was
someone's head there.
Yeah, that was a nice communication there by Everest. Clearly, as their whole team was able to get down to Baked Potato's zone before Baked Potato, so it's basically a 4-on-0. But the long shot was a little wide. But the good comms from the teammates. Martin knew he needed to pick it up and put it in for the 2.
Yeah, and Martin floating back here with Conrad. They've just got really good positioning. You see, as soon as they get the disc, even if Everest get the disc and they don't expect to have it in that scenario, they immediately get into their positioning there. You saw, as soon as they got that possession on the defense, they immediately got set up for back passes, though your boy Sam is ready to intercept here. The pass to Satori gets stunned out by Martin, and now Badelmo going for the clear as the stack tries to get ready, but a good recognition there from your boy Sam, stunning out the stack of Everest. So they're able to buy themselves a little bit of time there to get a back pass through and to maybe try and go for another intercept. Going to go for maybe a bit of an odd pass to Satori there, but going to hit it. And Badelmo there trying to literally get the disc. Scubs losing the 50-50. And in fact, Badelmo stealing it right back. So another clear coming through here. The stack, though, going to be stunned out again. So here we see Baked Potato. They're adapting to Everest. They realize they're relying on these stacks, but Steffo with the intercept. I was not expecting that one, and I mean neither was Baked Potato, as Steffo puts that one right in from 3 meters out.
Yeah, that's quick thinking by Steffo and the Everest team as they zoomed in out of nowhere, was able to grab that and throw it in very quickly. The goalie was not prepared. We were not prepared. Everest was ready for it, though.
Absolutely, and yeah, some great jumping there from Bad Elmo on all sides. But it is going to be a cross pass there, just a little bit too early on that shield, and the shield bounces can be sometimes unpredictable. As you know, curved surfaces, difficult to bounce. It doesn't bounce off it too often either, so not really a matter of... That was a really good pass to Steffo there, but maybe the recognition a little bit off. Doesn't matter, because Martin, of course, in position to get it ready at the back line. Going to be missing that pass there. The final pass that they needed to cut into the bubble, but yeah, just some great defense now we're seeing from Baked Potato, although Conrad's going to take the disc, and another save from Satori, and another grab from your boy Sam, but Steffo grabs it back off his hands, puts it in for the 2 off of the dunk. And some really good tries here for Baked Potato on the defense, but Everest stack just keeps catching them off guard.
Yeah, the stacks on Everest are deadly. It's not just their offense coming in. They're using a stack on their aggressive defense plays, and that seems to be working for them as well. So definitely the stacks from Everest are an asset to their team.
Yeah,
and now we've got Baked Potato coming in from the mid. Trying patient play, getting some passing in, trying to get around the aggressive defense of Everest once again. The cut pass right there. Scubs able to put it in for the 2-pointer. 6-11. Baked Potato's only down by 5 now.
Yeah, Scubs putting it in. That was a really clean play. Not a lot of time to set it up either, Satori recognizing the pass. So it's just ultimately good communication there from Baked Potato. Really difficult passes to see, but they saw him and they made him. And it makes for a really nice goal. An open goal here from Martin. Opts for the pass instead to get it a little bit closer, but Bad Elmo missing the reception. And now your boy Sam taking it here, looking for a clear, and ends up bouncing right back to them and into Bad Elmo's hands. Really unfortunate there for Baked Potato, but just missing the clear, and that's just going to go right into the hands of Everest. But Elmo's going to make those threes almost 100% of the time, and yeah, it's looking pretty rough here for Baked Potato. They're having to make some really aggressive plays, and of course that can either go really well or really badly. It's kind of pure trade-offs when you try to play so aggressively when you're a lot of points down. Another 3-point shot coming through, and Steffo again just taking advantage of it, and Baked Potato not able to get the passes through, and looking a little bit more like what we saw in round 1 now. Just Everest putting on so much pressure that Baked Potato have no time to think.
Yeah, as I said before, the stacks from Everest are really what's driving this game. It's driving the pace. It's driving their own defense. It's driving Baked Potato. A lot of Baked Potato's decisions here is they have to get the passes off a little quicker than they may be ready for. And now once again, the aggressive defense from Everest able to get that disc, clear it through, and their stack does get their first, but they overshoot.
Now going to be taken by the stack of Everest. They're going to Conrad taking that, but your boy Sam getting the steal, and they've got to make a play happen right now. They're 11 points down. They've got to have something happen. Satori here with the disc. There's an open goal for a little bit. It has to take the 3. Does take the 3, but the stack is in time there. And I mean, that's exactly what we were talking about before. Everest can leave their goal, air quotes, open for a lot of the time, just because that stack is there. They're able to get to the disc. Doesn't matter how close they're cutting it, if they can get to the disc in time. You know, why not do that? Especially at this point where all Everest is focusing on right now is just putting on as much pressure as possible, not allowing anything to happen here. And they have done just that for the past minute or two. And done a really good job of it as well, because now we're seeing an impossible comeback here for Baked Potato. Another shot coming through from Everest, just missing there though. And it's going to be Bad Elmo taking it behind the backboard to Conrad. Oh. And another headbutt save, I think that was.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
And yeah, your boy Sam going to try and get this down to Pixel Craze again. Can be right back to him. They're going to go for the clear. But of course, Everest is back in time. It will be the 2-round sweep by Everest this time. So we'll go forward here. And Martin going to get it stolen here. Doesn't matter at this point though, just playing for points, just trying to play till the end. And of course, complete respect. Baked Potato was this shot! What a way to end it.
Wow.
From Bad Elmo. From 42 meters out. And yeah, I mean, you just hit those, and there's so much momentum. Bad Elmo was just like, yep, you leave the goal open. 42 meters away, no problem. Put it in. That's how you end the game and end it in style. Everest 20-6 in that second round with the 2-round sweep.
Yeah, Everest taking the second round quite handily after the first round was a little more was a little closer. But Everest stacks, obviously the MVP of the game was the Everest stacks. The defense on Baked Potato was uh, very nice. There was several times where Everest had a hard time getting the disc to go in the goal when they were in the bubble, but the stacks from Everest were just unstoppable in this game. So they ultimately come away with the 2-round sweep. As you said, they will be that is a win in their favor. And so let's see stats here. Bad Elmo leading the points, followed very closely by Stefo. Assists all around for Everest, saves all around for Everest, stuns looking very nice. 40 stuns from Martin III. Not a whole lot of zeros on the Everest side. That's something that I always like to see is no zeros on the stat board. Baked Potato, your boy Sam with 5 points, Scubs with 2. 33 stuns from your boy Sam. Me being a brawl, I don't know, EU probably doesn't know me very well, but NA knows me as I'm always the brawler of the team, and so for me, looking at the high stun count is what I like to see. But yeah, ultimately, Everest does come away with the win. Good showing by both teams, an entertaining match to watch, and I'm looking forward to the next round of this tournament.
Yeah, absolutely. And the next match coming up will be Everest versus Blank and on VRML 2. So, yeah, absolutely. Stick around if you want to see that, of course. We're going to be following Everest through here. And let's see if they can carry this momentum over to Blank. But that being said, thank you, everybody, for watching this match. And stay tuned as we will be right back with Everest versus Blank. Alright, hello everybody, welcome back. Told you it won't be too long. And yeah, we're back here with Everest versus Blank. So following Everest from that last match, they just beat Baked Potato there. And Everest are coming up from the standard tier. And so are Blank as well. Blank have been probably one of the fastest improving teams in Europe right now. And yeah, they've just been playing a lot. Saying that, so have Everest, and they clearly showed it in the last game. So we are going to be getting started with that real soon. And by real soon, I mean right now.
Yep.
And it will be the initial joust here. Winning it will be, of course, Blank. Strike on under the goal here. Going for the pass, but Jack stunned out. Going to get a stun onto the goalie. Now above and on the backboard, hanging it around there, but going to get the pass back to Tozis and going to put that right into the goal. So another good passing play we're seeing here from Blank. And looking like the Everest we saw last game. And let's see if they can carry this through.
Yeah, after watching Everest in that last match with their stacks being so dominant, I'm looking forward to seeing how Blank can respond to that, if they're able to pull off the same thing or if they've got an effective counter for it. Nice attempted play there, but pass and then a chase with the boost stack there. Blank able to come away with it though, sends it down towards the goal, misses. Everest picks it up, sends it out to their player. They're playing around, waiting for their teammates to get open. Pass to Martin in the mid. Martin looking around, possibly waiting for another pass. Just playing patient, waiting for their teammates to get clear. Possible clear attempt there. Bounces back into their own zone though. Picked up by Blank. They've got an open goal and they make it. Strike with the assist by Jack. First 5 points of the game going to Blank.
And I mean, I guess I'll take that one. Strike with the strike, putting it right in from the 3-point zone. Not needing to put it in any faster than necessary, 14 meters a second, but of course, no one back yet for Everest. So, I mean, as far as the playstyle goes, both of these teams are pretty stack heavy. So it's going to be pretty interesting to see. I think it's maybe going to come down to who's going to be better at brawling, really, for this game, and who's better at intercepting the other stack, more than kind of intercepting the disc. Although that is, of course, a huge bonus. And that play almost perfect there, but Padish missing that reception. And that one's going to be cleared through. And again, Everest trying to get this stack. So I think Everest need to maybe pass it up a little bit more, because against Blank, they have a really good balance here of trying to stack up and also pass up at the same time. Everest, we're seeing a lot of clears, but Blank, and we saw a few times Baked Potato last game as well, they do get the stuns on the stack, and if they get the stun on that one stack, they have plenty of time to come back on the defense. And speaking of defense, Blank just dismantling it there with those passing plays. And already 7 points up here, and not even 3 minutes into this game.
Yeah, Everest stacks definitely shut down during that whole play by Blank's stunning. And so this, for me, very exciting game to watch. I love to see the brawling. So if the stack gets shut down, it always creates a big opportunity for the other team. And I'm interested to see how Blank continues to handle the Everest stacks. So far, they have been able to shut them down fairly effectively. And just like that, cut pass attempted, not quite made. Picked up by Steffo, though. Inside shot, 2 points. That's the first points on the board for Everest. 7-2. 6.5 minutes left on the clock once these teams get out here, and it's going to be Blank with Joust advantage for the first time this round.
Yeah, and Everest doing a really good job there of recovering from missing that play. It's going to be, it looks like 2 people left there for Blank here. They're going to try and make this a pretty aggressive play. So yeah, Strike's got a little bit of time here to walk this one up. Trying to get past Martin, trying to find the lane open, gets past Martin and backs it straight out. So trying to lure a stack here maybe from Everest, but they don't seem to be stacking in the defense as much as we saw last round from Baked Potato. So perhaps adapting there. The pass though coming through from Tozis, and a save from Conrad. Excellent one at that. And that's going to prevent Everest from getting too far behind. They're going to get this clear and boost, but stopped here is going to be, I think it was Bad Elmo by Padish. They're going to get this. Going going to get stunned. Of course, stopping that stack, it doesn't really matter because they're up with the disc, but going to be another stun coming through, preventing anything further from happening. So J for Jack here trying to get through, and that's an excellent punch, and taking the boost there is going to be Martin, although clears it almost right into the enemy's hands, but a couple of stuns coming through, and now Blank winning that disc straight back. Another strike from Strike, going to put that straight in for the 3-pointer. This time much faster, and now 10-2 by Blank. They're trying to run away with this one before they let Everest climb up that mountain.
Yeah, the stacks from Everest not quite showing as prominently in this round. Their defense was just as aggressive, but it was more man-on-man. And unfortunately left the goal open, and Strike was able to take advantage of that before their stack was able to get back. So now Martin the third QBing for Everest, patiently waiting to see what the other team does, maybe trying to draw their defense out. Moves it forward now, goes for the long clear with a stack. They've got it, and they put it in.
Just
they get there back before the goalie and able to put that in for 2 points, puts them up 4. Deficit of 6. It's only 2 goals though, and with plenty of time still left on the clock, this is anyone's game.
Yeah, that was just so good. I mean, it was so clean for a reason. I mean, Martin looking for the opportunity, just waiting so slowly, and then it all coming out at once. There's a stack boosts for that clear. They just wait until they get a stun. They wait until they have the open lane, and they clear boost straight to the disc, and of course get it in. But they have to have the right timing on that, otherwise it won't work. That was absolutely brilliant. Also brilliant was that save from Conrad, by the way. Don't think that went unnoticed.
And that was a nice read by the goalie. Saw that cut pass coming, was able to jump out and intercept it to prevent. And once again, another interception on the cut pass by Everest. Their defense is proving effective here.
Yeah, and I mean, Bad Elmo clearly knows what the score is here. Just getting the leeches on the stack from Blank, and trying to prevent that defense from being able to do anything, and it does cause the clear to go into the hands of Everest as well. So some really good work there from Bad Elmo. Of course, everyone else, a dive from J for Jack, trying to get to that, but of course, a little bit risky, taken by Steffo there. We've seen a lot of dives today from the goalie, most of them being successful, in fact, but Steffo just, sorry, the goalie, not quite able to get to that in time, and Steffo going to put it straight in. And yeah, I mean, a brilliant play from Everest there. Good recognition from Blank, but the goalie not quite able to get their hands on the disc.
Yeah, that was just a matter of milliseconds, I think. It was a smart dive. It just wasn't able to get his hands on it. Now, Blank with the joust advantage, unable to get it out of their zone before the blue team picks it up. Stolen again, though. Picked up by Blank. Goes for the long, clear, possible shot. Not quite makes it to the goal. Everstack gets there first. Unable to pick it up, though. Blank grabs it. They were in the bubble. Bit of a brawl happening here. Another cut pass. Ooh. Easy to J for Jack. 1 meter away. And that puts Blank up by 6 points.
You love to see it, or you hate to see it. I mean, I guess it depends who you're rooting for. But if you're rooting for J for Jack, which I see a lot of people doing that, just that in the chat, then you just love to see that. That's a great pass to dunk there from Blank, and in fact, we see quite a lot from Blank, and kind of one of their staple plays, if you will, because it just works so well with all the goalies getting so brilliant in these ranks now. It's almost necessary to just put it in for a dunk a lot of the time. And here a stat coming through. The goalie not able to do anything. Padish getting stunned on, and then going to put it into the goal. But yeah, I mean, another dunk. And I mean, if anything, even though play was a little bit memey, I guess, with the boost at the goalie, kind of just shows that they know that Padish is going to get those saves in the 2-point bubble. They just want absolutely nothing to do with it, so they have to get the stun and put it in for the dunk. And yeah, I mean, it's just ultimately the safest play. But yeah, also kind of a compliment to the goalies, as this one is a pass to Strike, just takes that shot and pressured by the goalie. So a lot of aggressive goalkeeping we're seeing in the last couple of games, and I must say, I love it. It's working really well, and the teams clearly know how to counter the others' striking.
Yeah, the defense from both of these teams has been fairly aggressive. Both look like they're kind of playing a man-on-man defense and pushing out a lot farther than I'm used to seeing. The goalie there bouncing around the edge of the bubble, gets back in time to cover. Oh, missed shot by Bad Elmo. Just kidding. It was a perfect pass to his teammate Martin III, who passes it back to the bubble, up to Nest,
Oh,
and a missed shot. The ding ring, best goalie EU.
is that going to be another great pass? Well, if you're counting to the other team, yes, it is, and it's going to be Tozis putting it in for the 2 after that stack. Not quite able to get it after the recovery there, but Everest, they did have a good. Martin III did have a really nice play there. Dived out as soon as he saw his teammate was being leached on at the back, and but yeah, his teammates just weren't quite able for the pass, and that's going to be a a way to seal the disc, I guess, as that one's going to seal the deal in round 1 for Blank. They're just trying to pile on points towards the end of this game, not allow Everest to build that momentum. I mean, talk about momentum a lot, and it's for a good reason. I mean, it's basically half of Echo Arena, the mental game, or any sport, I guess you could say. It's just playing past the mental game and the mental blockage that the other team is ultimately trying to be for you in this next round. So, yeah, let's see what Everest have to change, and let's jump straight to the stats here.
So let's see. Blank taking the win on that one, 14-8. Everest, that last headbutt, what was it? Blank came in, headbutt the disc away from the QB, and I thought it might actually go in for a final 3-pointer there at insane speeds. I would have liked to have seen the speed on that, but yeah, the stats, interesting of note. No worries there. So yeah, the shots taken from both teams even. Both teams took 8 shots. The assists going a little more in favor of Blank, and almost equal possession time too. So Blank was just able to take a little better control of the disc when they had it, perhaps. Everest, what their biggest weapon in the last game, unable to prove effective here against Blank. And as the second round starts, once again, Everest getting getting to the disc first, sending it over to the left tube or right, depending on which side you're looking at, I guess. But picked up by Blank, long shot, doesn't quite make it, and Everest comes away with it. Although we've got a bit of a fight here. Nice save there by Stefo. Sends it out, picked up by Blank again, unable to get the disc out effectively from their zone. Although with that, there's nice clear and boost attempt stopped once again by Blank sprawling, and we've got a race for the disc here.
Oh, and just what seemed like such a good play from Everest there, almost stopped by Blank there, just from the leeches alone. I mean, you saw that they got that back pass to the goalie, and they already had that stack in goal, which sometimes pretty risky, because with the stack, you can occasionally grab the other person so the disc and in front of the goal. That's really bad, but of course they know for a fact that they can do it. They practiced it, and I mean, yeah, they line it up, and then it just gets stunned away. Well, they are able to get that backup stack after they are stunned. So yeah, just good recovery again from Everest, and it is something you have to master in Echo, because not 100% of your plays are going to go exactly right. You're going to have to recover, you're going to have to adapt, and that's something that we've seen Everest do very well this game. The shot coming through, not quite making the mark though for Everest. Their stack though ready to recover it, and again able to get the recovery off of a couple of stuns here. Martin there gonna get it straight to the shield, couple people there, but gonna be stunned away and taken by Strike here, going for the clear and boost here. 3 people getting up. J for Jack going for the shot slash pass, in fact, to Tozis, gonna go straight next to the goalie's head. Does it matter? No, he's so close that ultimately, as long as he doesn't hit the goalie's head, it's pretty much gonna be a goal, because I mean, at that point it's just so hard to read where their arm's gonna go, that ultimately comes down to speed and not throwing it into the goalie's head, although that can happen occasionally.
Everest coming out with another attempted clear and boost, I believe, but not quite able to get the disc through the tunnel. Sets it up for Blank for the recovery. Oh, nice save there by Conrad. Sends it out, bouncing around. I've lost the disc. That was so chaotic. I actually lost the disc for a second there. It's stuck in the midfield. Oh, nice shield there. Blank has it. picked up by the fat incoming Conrad, sends it forward. Not quite a stack, but they are able to get there first and put it in easy.
Oh.
Ooh, the self goal though, headbutt off of Tozus. Blank saying, if anyone's gonna score in our goal, it's gonna be us.
And I mean, amen, and I wish Alakos was in here for that one, because I mean, I guess he could say amen to that one as well. No shots fired. Well, kind of shots fired, I guess you could say. But that one going to be past Jafer Jack, and don't worry, I'm sure he'll see it eventually. It's going to be a back pass to Strike, and interesting play, and they make something of it here, as that shot trying to come through, trying to find the pocket of the goal, just goes straight past there, and again, recovery coming through from Blank. Just a 4 here. All they need is a goal and they can tie this up and just play the game. And here comes Jafer Jack with a slap off of that pass. And a little bit unexpected by the goalie there. So it's going to go straight in. Almost at the pocket as well. So really good play. A really good piece by Blank. And they're able to recover the disc, get it back into the bubble and make that pass that ultimately finds the goal. So again, just trading goals now this game. And Everest going to try and disrupt that. Maybe with a 3, or maybe they're just going to continue the trading goals game, see how it goes, because ultimately these games can just come down to when they come so close, playing the time game, playing a delaying game, and just trying to stop the other team from scoring as quickly as they may want to, because ultimately it's a lot rarer that we see off of Joust advantage, the team not getting a goal as opposed to getting it. Of course, that's the whole point of Joust advantage, is this whole big brawl session happens at the midline. Jafer Jack coming through with that, going for the clear, and stack not quite there, but the Everest stack is there. In fact, Tozus there with a leech almost grabs a disc, so in fact manages to get enough pressure that it'll be cleared straight into the hands of Padish, and now to Jafer Jack at the back line, not quite able to find that pass lane. Though going to be recovered by Tozus, and another slap back to Jafer Jack. Here under the goal, Strike's trying to get it through, but Conrad leaping on there. Leap of faith, and it turns out well. The clear, sorry, coming through from Everest goes straight into the hands of Padish. Back up and recovered here by Everest, but goes straight almost into the hands of Jafer Jack. He's going to get the leech and take that disc. Try and do something in offense, but the pass too slow. Bad Elmo able to read it. Gets the clear through here, but the stack from Blank already back here.
Yeah, the story of the last game we saw was definitely the stacks. The story of this game is more about the stuns. So we've seen so many, just all the players clustering up and just brawl after brawl after brawl. Disc changing hands 10 times in just a couple of seconds. And now the stuns coming out from both teams on both sides of the arena, the defense from both of these teams, these stuns are stopping just everything. The stacks aren't able to get together. The shots aren't able to get through because the player gets stunned before they're able to shoot it. And here, ooh, I think an accidental pass there, as I think that might have been a clear, but teammate had auto grab on, picks it up. Blank coming in from the bubble. They got man under the goal. Doesn't matter though, as Strike takes that in for the 2 his own self. Puts them up by 2. Blank 6-4.
Yeah, and again, a trade of goals happening. And actually, I believe that's Blank scoring twice in a row there, so never mind. But yeah, Everest, ultimately, I think the goalie was looking for the cross pass there under the goal, as that's been the majority of the plays have been. And of course, they switch it up and catches the goalie off guard, which of course it is a trade-off, being an aggressive goalie, and that's one of them. If they're passing a lot and then they change it up on you, it's really hard to read if you're playing aggressively, but it seems like it's been working well enough for them this game. Don't really expect them to change that, and Bad Elmo's going to take that one in and get their 2 points right back, and going to be back to 6-6 here. And yeah, just some great passing around the bubble from Everest, and Blank not quite able to get back in time. But yeah, I mean, I absolutely agree with you that this game's been an absolute stun fest. We already see a game high of 37 stuns from Martin III, who of course was the game high last game as well, so stopping all those stacks. The 3-pointer maybe coming through from Martin III. Maybe trying to get the 2-pointer there. Not quite getting the 3rd point though that they were wishing for. In fact, it's going to be grabbed back by Conrad. He's going to try and pass this one up to Bad Elmo. Going to make its way to him as well. The cross pass coming through from Conrad. Another cross pass from Steffo. And the leap coming a little bit too early by the defense of Blank, and there's Everest getting the 2 points in a row as well. So let's see what Blank has to respond to that, because there's a lot of intercepts right now from Everest.
Yeah, going off what you were saying earlier, when the game is as close like this, it's not so much who's going to come away with it. It's just who happens to be ahead when the time runs out. As we were seeing a bit of a trade of goals here, it's not quite one than the other, but we have already seen a couple of lead changes. 2 goals in a row by Blank, and then 2 goals in a row by Everest, and now it's 8-6. And Blank once again on the blue side, passing it around, trying to get their next goal in, as they believe it's their turn. We'll see if they're able to pull it off.
I don't know if you saw that, but I really hope that was on purpose for Jack, because that was just utterly genius with the fake, the faking the pass back, and it comes right back to him, and that's something maybe you need to have a look at, because I mean it certainly worked, but it doesn't matter because Everest is going to be able to get it back. Not enough pass options, it seems like, for Blank right now, but their stack is ready, and they get there in the back line. Well, it seems like Strike there at the midline, trying to stop the stacks coming through at the same time from Everest. So Blank here just trying to maintain control of the disc and try to stop Everest from having any time as they try and get back simultaneously as well. The slack coming through, preventing that from getting back to the midline. Only takes 1-3, of course, from either side to pretty much seal the game here. And Jack here going to throw it down the tunnel. Going to go straight into mid there, and kind of just a race of the stacks again. And whoever's going to get the stun on the stack. So Steffo here trying to hold the time, 2 points ahead here. And Everest, they really need to get this second round, otherwise they're going to be forced to this 2-round sweep by Blank. And yeah, they're just going to do exactly that, trying to hold the time. Toes is here, maybe trying to get the 3-pointer. Cheeky 3 in there. In fact, all they need to do is just go for a 2, and they'll be able to take this one to overtime, but it doesn't matter. They get the pass up, and Everest's going to put it in. Bad Elmo going to dunk it through as soon as the stat comes back. And so it right into the faces of Blank there. And we are going to round 3.
Yeah, with a bit of flair on that final points of this round, Everest does seal the win, and we have ourselves a very competitive match as each team takes a round. Stats coming in, let's see them. You mentioned earlier game high stuns 37, and that was with 3 minutes left in the match. It was in the last match we saw game high was only 40. So currently 46 stuns from Martin III, still the leader in the stuns, but already 6 ahead of the last game. We've still got one more round to go.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. And I mean, coming with the possession time as well, it's actually almost exactly 50-50. 6 minutes 39 to Blank and 6 minutes 35 to Everest. So yeah, just a really even game so far. It's kind of just down to who's able to, and as well as the shots taken as well as kind of the saves and the stuns. The stats, the team stats are kind of mostly equal here. It's just coming down to who's able to get the stacks at the right time, who's able to get the stuns at the right time, who's able to make cleaner plays with their passing in such a rushed situation, because both teams are playing so quick. It ultimately comes down to that real-time decision making. There's no real set play that can save you from the stacking play of both these teams. And yeah, when you're getting pushed by that stack, you're just forced to work off of your own judgment. Unless you have an exact play lined up for that exact situation, which most of the time you don't. You've got to just go off of your positioning, and I mean, that's ultimately who's gonna win the round. And let's see if anything's gonna change here for Everest, as they do get another stun. Conrad looking at a goal there, but it's gonna be covered by Padish, and now trying to get a set piece, not able to find the passes, so they're just gonna back it out again. And going to be taken here by Steffo, trying to get maybe a cross pass. In fact, no, just going to get the shot on the goalie, as was a player of Everest there distracting the goalie, and able to get that one in for the 2. Everest leading with the first couple points.
Yeah, not only distracting the goalie, but able to stun out one of the defenders in the bubble too. Left a bit of an opening. I think Steffo might have been looking for a cut pass, but then he saw he had an open lane because of that stunned defender, and was able to put it in on the goalie for the first 2 points of the third round. I just also want to point out, we were talking about Everest stacks in the last game a lot, and in this game, Everest stacks has won the initial joust all 3 rounds. So
Yeah.
definitely a force to be reckoned with there.
Yeah, I mean, I know for a fact it's carried all the way through. Um, Martin likes to lead those things a lot of the time. He likes to work on some interesting joust. As Martin, speaking of the devil, Martin isn't the devil, but speaking of him, gonna be put it in for the two. Um, but yeah, I mean, I know for a fact Martin works on the joust a lot, no matter what team he's in. It happened with Alpha Dux as well carried through to Alpha, and also, of course, to Everest now. And they work a lot on their jousts, and they're pretty proud of them, and they should be, because I mean they're definitely a force to be reckoned with, as you said, when it comes to the initial joust. And I mean, I guess that's why we're seeing Blank play a lot more defensively, and why we saw Baked Potato play more defensively as well in the initial jousts, because they're kind of eventually you gotta realize that even that if Everest don't make a mistake, they're going to be quicker. And that's going to be a great play coming through by Blank, threading the needle as much as it can be there. Strike, able to get that pass from J for Jack and put it straight in, just past a couple of defenders. Really good comms there, really good recognition. And again, it just comes down to this game. Just comes down to who's able to make those in-game decisions when they need to be made, and those passes that are just so difficult to see. And of course, the comms are also all too important there as well. And just some really good Echo Arena played by both of these teams, and really, really fast from both teams as well. The clear trying to come through, goes off the head of the stack of Everest, but it is going to be taken back by Strike here. Going to try and get this strike onto the goal from this far away, almost makes the bounce shot, in fact, as Steffo going to go for this clear. Maybe not trying to put it all the way through, as they know that they're a little bit dismantled in terms of stacks. But it does make its way back into the hands of Blank. J for Jack just trying to buy a bit of time here, as Everest tried to do just that as well, trying to mark as many people as they can. And Strike here going to get the pass back to that bow tie, and now trying to cut in here again is Strike. A little bit too far, but it's fine, because J for Jack coming through behind him and able to recover that one. And yeah, having two cut pass options there for Blank, and it's so hard for the goalie to read, it's so hard for the defense to read, and it's really, really difficult in general to deal with. Blank know that, they take it, and they make the 2 points.
Yeah, Blank once again proving for all of us the universal truth that cut passes are almost impossible to stop. The shot after a cut pass is so deadly, because the goalie often doesn't see where the shot's coming from. They may see the cut pass as a shot attempt itself, and then they don't know the other guy's right behind them, and they put it in. And right there, another cut pass from Bad Elmo to Conrad. Not quite as deceptive, but just as effective. Puts Everest up by 2 points, 6 minutes to go in the third round. And once again, both these teams just kind of trading goals. One team goes up, the other team ties up, and then it's just a matter of who's going to be ahead, who just happens to be ahead when the time runs out.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's definitely a skill you kind of have to learn in Echo. When you have two really close teams, you have to know how to play the time. You have to know how to make plays quickly. As that's exactly what Blank tries to do just there, trying to get I think it was a shot straight after that. Knew the goal was open for a little bit, but of course, not enough time to line it up properly. It's going to be back into the hands of Everest, and they're just going to try and wart this up as much as they can. The Blank defensive is, of course, back, and they're trying to get these coverages. Going to be back to Conrad, back to Bad Elmo, almost into the top half of the goal. It was a nice play there, but not able to get the finish. So they're going to back it out to Martin here. And again, some really nice recovery again from Everest. Missed the play, back it out, completely reforge the play instead of trying to play in the moment, so that they can make better decisions. And ultimately, that comes down to good comms there coming through from Everest. But nevertheless, they aren't able to get the goal from that. Just aren't able to get the finish. It's going to be back to Blank on the offense.
Yeah, both teams having a little trouble keeping their stacks together, as once again, the brawls from both of these teams are proving effective on defense and offense. The stuns are just keeping the stacks apart. And now both teams showing good positioning as they're Blank goes for the reset pass, not quite able to connect, but they have plenty of time. The stacks weren't together, as Everest is playing an aggressive defense and almost effectively pulls the disc away from him. There it is. Everest takes possession. Both teams a little out of sorts at the moment, but Everest is able to maintain possession as their teammates position themselves for a nice attack here. Steffo grabbing it, pulling it in towards the bubble. Attack, cut pass, shot. Martin the third from straight on, 2 points. 8-4. This is the first. It's not the first. I lied. 4-point lead, but yeah, as we saw in the last round, a 4-point lead doesn't mean much as these teams want to trade the goals here. So looking for Blank to come back with an answer after that.
Yeah, that may have been the longest time we've seen between goals. 2 minutes there it took to get that 2-pointer. And again, Everest playing the waiting game, playing the time game, and I imagine they will be now, especially with them being 4 points up. And yeah, there's 3 minutes 20 remaining. There's absolutely a chance for Blank to come back here, but they do have that that point cushion. They're able to make the mistakes. They're able to play a little bit more aggressively for this time frame, and of course they're able to get a couple of points off of it here. Everest puts it straight into the head of Parish, but stunned away, of course, bounces straight into the goal. Not quite GG's yet. And yeah, I mean, I saw earlier, so I want to mention it now before I forget. I did see earlier there is that watch party in the EU Discord, so I do want to shout those guys out, as well as, of course, the guys watching on Venues, who, of course, not for this channel. But yeah, Venues is a great thing. If you're not watching Venues, then you should be. As much as, you know, we love these games. As Conrad's able to take this one for Everest, they're able to get it out of there. And I mean, that's just exactly what they need to do for the remainder of this game. They don't necessarily need to pile on points, although Steffo is going to try and do that. It is paramount that they just get these clears, and if they clear it enough, I mean, they're ultimately going to waste so much time that Blanc aren't able to be able to recover it in time to get the points that they need.
Yeah, this is the first 6-point lead of this game, in at least in the last 2 rounds. So Everest they know they have time. The clock is on their side. The points are on their side. So as long as they can just play a little patiently and keep the disc away from Blank, they were going to secure this win. But the clear from Blank right there, going for the 3. Nice save by Bad Elmo, just at the last second, stacking in to grab that one. Blank does recover the clear, though, and they've no goalie, but the stack from Everest. Once again, those stacks from Everest able to come in and set up their defense just in time.
And had that goal made it, that would have been one of the 2 3-pointers they need, although this might just be a 2, and it will be indeed by Tozis. So now, gonna need a couple more goals for Blank, but yeah, had that goal gone in, it would have been 7-10, which of course, with about 2 minutes remaining, I believe there was, would have been so close, but nevertheless, they're able to get the points that they need, and it's not quite GG's yet. If they're able to get an intercept or something here, if they're able to brew something up, we could be seeing an overtime or maybe even a forced win by Blank.
Yeah, Blank's not out of mathematical time yet, but if they don't do something quickly, they will be. There's a stack coming in, aggressive defense, trying to get that disc away. That's what they need to do. Unable to get it yet, though, and Everest playing patiently, going for passing. Was that a headbutt?
I think it was, yeah.
Blank does they had it for a second, but Everest able to get it back from them, and we are approaching the end of mathematical time here. Oh, Bad Elmo going for the open shot, and just like that, Everest secures their victory in the 3rd round.
Both games.
13-6. There is a little bit of time left for Blank to maybe add a couple of points, but it's not much, and this is going to be the end of the match, with Everest taking it in 3 rounds.
Yeah, and I mean, Blank taking the first one off them, but Everest coming back and changing something up, playing a little bit more conservatively, it seemed like, in that 2nd round. And people did mention earlier on, I believe it was Ninja there in the chat, mentioning that people may be getting tired, and you know, it is the long cup. Things have to be considered, you know. When you have to play for such a long amount of time and you have to play these fast-paced matches, maybe it can get to you, because, you know, Echo Arena is a physical game on you physically, and of course mentally as well. It's hard to keep in it if you lose a couple of games in a row, or if you're getting bamboozled by the other team, or if it's just so quick. Like this game, we saw a lot of in-the-moment decisions having to be made, and all of that comes together to have an effect, because of course, I mean, it's not all about who's more mechanically skilled. It comes to who's the best team at all of those things combined, and that's for this game at least going to be Everest, and they're able to take that one in 3 rounds. But with that being said, thank you everybody for watching this game, and next one will be Hyperion versus Everest. We'll be following those through, as Blank will go on to the Venues channel for the third match. But nevertheless, I've been Swift, that's been Gilligan, and Sir Dimwee, of course, on the cameras. We'll see you all in probably just a few minutes, so stay tuned.
I'm going to ping Flex so that I don't...
Up to Ninja Knight. Ninja Knight behind the goal. And Street Boo with the save, denying that one. So Street Boo really on full display.
Tortoise and Anubis to get themselves another 2 and stop what was 6 unanswered points from Dust Bunnies. There's that header. The 3-point header off the joust.
Hey, 1 minute left. The thing is that there is still a lot of time for at least a goal. Some Ducks moved through that mid lane. That was risky as anything. That said, briskly down the lane. Cosmo claiming back the 2.
Grumpy is going to stun out Franz. Tracks it down. It's all the way down towards the bubble. A good chain there. Andy with it. 2-on-1. Again, single shot. What a stop. He says that went away, and JL Graham's going to pick it up, turning it around here for Ethereal.
Back to Aiden. Aiden now sending it over, but vacant. Well, the Steel picking it off, and Breezebo trying to walk it up the floor here for some more offense. 4 minutes left.
Yeah, Phoenix really doing a great job of passing, working it along the baseline. Jason now on the baseline.
To Titan looking for that crossover. Oh, just a fake. Titan, the take. Oh, but not the make. A grab here from Grumpy's Broom. Can he do it again? No. Steel Sky, the heroic grab. And Steel Sky.
They're not letting this league get carried away. And they're applying the pressure into the zone of extinction as extinction gets the clear.
Oh, only that, the shot. Dazzling here. Off. And dodging, juking, looking for the passing play perhaps, but unfortunately no one in the lane that Anubis was looking for. But with that, Ghost Duck trying to tap it off, and in the trap, Tuna Fish and Caesar contesting. But Caesar making a Caesar salad out of that, and oh my goodness, again, Caesar! All the way from Rome.
Pass to Zenith, and Kango's really taking their time here with the bounce passes. Oh, and the really slick pass, and eventually ending up in a goal for Kangaroo. Strembitsky.
Caps are not able to get there. Oh, that's
Oh, hold on, Dimwee! Hold on, Dimwee! It's a shot from Ender, way deep down. 54. What a hit! That was crazy.
It's got to be a record.
So Charlie 13 now with it, sending it across to Swift, with trying to find him and finding Alikos. Alikos making an attempt happen and making that goal on the top pocket.
Disc gets over to Mozzie here. Mozzie going for across the single shot, and single shot, just looking for a single shot and puts it in with 8 meters per second on the shot.
They're going to be forced to compete up against them. If they want to have a chance, they got to improve. They got to get good enough to beat the likes of Phantoms or Gravity or anyone that's at the top. That's a ridiculous across-court bounce shot.
The goalie, you should definitely do it. So yeah, you have to be careful with that sometimes. But anyways, here coming back into the game here, Camjam is gonna go for the deep, nice crop pass. Who has a 1v1 opportunity here, just denying any chance here for Leviathan to come back, and again makes it a 3-point game.
Rock Tour saying possession must be super in favor of Illumiduty, and right now the possession back to Illumiduty. Good dive from Burbs. Recovery, possibly from Burbs. Has the angle. It's tight, and it's there! Shocknot Norris gets it out, and kiting. Otherwise, a great goal from that pizza slice. As it will be taken here by Newton Dad. Newton, of course, Newton and Newton Dad, frequents of the Twitch chat, always here supporting teams, whether it's his own or others. And Abshu gets it right through for the 11th point.
Bouncing around, and Billy Brickwall can't quite get there, and that's gonna give one more opportunity. What?
So into the blue zone, back into the goal. Whoa, what a save from Cakester. That is a huge save to keep this alive, keep them alive in this game. They're gonna go for the 3. They're gonna make the 3. Echo Japan, there's Kaz. Oh, Kaz, doing the dancing. Do it. Do something. Do something. Yes.
Can you feel me? Sorry I kept you waiting forever and a day, but now we're out here together with nothing standing.
Welcome back, everybody, to Channel 1. As I realize my mic's going to be quieter than yours, so I'm going to turn yours down and turn mine, turn the overall up. That doesn't mean anything to anybody but me, but that's okay. What's going on, everybody? Yes, I am Matsuda Mui. What's up? The official JG. I've been running the camps here on Channel 1, on Channel 2, but Swift is over there on venues for this next one. So I'm hopping in here. I'm going to be still running cams, but still with Gilligan, the one and the only, as these teams are ready to go. Gil, I'm excited for this one. I'm sure you are.
I'm very excited for this one. I've seen now Everest in the last 2 matches take a victory. They are on the orange team this time, though. The last 2 games they were on the blue team, so that's not going to be confusing at all. And right now, they Everest with the stacks coming in, they do take the initial joust, but the defense by Hyperion quickly taking it back. Errant clear there, leaves the disc open in the mid zone, picked up by Hyperion though. Gets it through the tunnel slightly, recovered by their own team. Open 3, long shot, just a little too low. Almost an excellent shot. And the defense by Everest able to stop that. This is going to be so confusing, Everest being an orange team now, as this is the 3rd match that we've seen them in. And their stacks notable in the last couple of the games. We'll see what they can do this time. Passing around, getting it through the mid, avoiding Hyperion's pushed out defense, and the aggressive defense coming out there almost got the disc away from him, but Everest was able to recover. Bouncing around, scrumming for it, as they say. Hyperion defense proving decent, able to get that away. Goes for the long shot. 3 Howler. First 3 points of the game goes to Hyperion.
That was just good chasing down that clear there. A bit of a clear and boost on that one. As we're over a minute into this one, almost a minute and a half off the clock already, and Hyperion getting that first one here in this first round. After a bit of back and forth between the two teams, and quick send down there by Everest all the way down into the zone. That's Steffa with it. I believe he was taking the shot as the goalie was distracted, but Moshi with a good grab, and now trying to clear it out, but no. Stuck in that near side trap, where it's going to be back in the hands of Everest here, sending it across out of reach. Good chain there by Hyperion, sending it all the way down. Echo Zero trying to get there first, gets there, hits it for the 2. They're up by 5.
Nice. And once again, the stack just chasing out the clear and gets there before Everest defense is able to get in position, and they're able to hit the open goal there. Now it's 5-0. Hyperion up with 3 minutes off the clock. And Everest with the joust advantage here. With the pass to the left tunnel. Joe, just the Hyperion defense just missing that interception. But they are able to get it in the mid and send it through, playing patiently, waiting for the nice back pass, let their teammates get in position for this attack. Defense by Everest quite aggressive here, as they left the goal open to push out and intercept that, and they do get it after the stun. That almost sends it through, just out of reach of the Hyperion defense. Bouncing around in the mid, Everest sends it through back. Nope, that was not Everest. See, I'm so confused now because they're on the other color. Hyperion sending it through. Back pass getting, once again, back pass letting their teammates get set up. Being patient with the passing here. They've got the lead at the moment, so they've got the time to play a little more patiently. The errant bounce pass off the ceiling, though, lets Everest get the clear through. Nice clear all the way down into Hyperion zone, and they've got an open goal. Defense gets back in time.
Almost hit that cross pass right in front there. That was almost a sure goal, but it's going to turn over the chain. They're going to dribble down, take a shot. Echo Zero with another one there. Good for the 3, 19 meters out. They're up by 8.
And another open goal for Hyperion, as they're able to get the disc down in Everest zone before Everest defense is able to get back. So I'm not sure. I haven't been watching the back line as much, if it's a matter of just their stack being in a better position first, or if there's been some brawling going on in the back line to keep Everest back. But yeah, Hyperion coming through with an 8-point lead, approaching that's the 6-minute mark right there. And right now, once again, Hyperion stacks coming through before Everest defense is able to get in position, but they missed shot there. Everest is in position now, but the nice cut pass gets it around the goalie. Cinnamon with the assist by Echo Zero, and they're up by 10.
Well, I'm pretty sure I saw Hyperion pull out 2 mercies over there on in their last game, and maybe I'm not predicting it in this one, as Everest is a really solid team, but the points differential as we're approaching the halfway mark being 10-0, Everest being held scoreless. Everest really needs to get a goal here. Not I mean, obviously, you need to get points on the board if you want to come back, but what's more important here is breaking that ice and causing the other team to bleed a little bit, so you can you can get into that rhythm, get that confidence that you might be missing when you're still being held scoreless for so long. But it is going to be Hyperion back in possession, but only for a moment. Stefan going to get the grab on there, trying to send it out, hits a popcorn block. Moshi gets stunned out, and now it's Conrad with it. Conrad sending out across into the hands of Martin III. Good pass over there to Bad Elmo. Go for that long shot. It's going to bounce off the shield. Elmo getting it back, coming in. Look at that. That 1v2 turns into a 1v4. He gets stunned out. This one turns around here for Hyperion.
Yeah, Swift in that last match was talking about how important momentum is to these games, and he's absolutely right. Momentum is a real, it's a qualitative, but it is a real factor in these games. And right now, Hyperion definitely has the momentum, and so Everest just looking to break that momentum and maybe turn the tables a little bit to give themselves, as you said, break the ice and maybe swing the momentum their way. Currently still scoreless, 4 minutes left in the match. There's still plenty of time to come back, but they do have to get some points on the board here, and they don't. Hyperion adding more points to their side, 12-0.
Yeah, it's another good setup there. Hyperion is doing a really good job of punishing Everest's mistakes. Every time Everest misses a pass, Hyperion picks it up and turns it around. They don't always get a goal on it, but they have been very, very punishing for every single mistake that Everest is making in this game. As Everest is going to slow this one down here, try to find their footing, and you can see that despite that score difference, they slowed it down there to try to get their, regain their balance, start moving up. It's more important to get that goal than to try to push out that comeback right now. As Moshi's going to handle this one on the far side, coming in, sending it across. Good read there. Martin the third, ultimately, I believe that was an accidental grab there. Was probably looking to grab a teammate, but now Echo Zero, far side Echo Zero, going to send this one back to Howler. Just out of reach, bouncing up, Cinnamon with it. Cinnamon under pressure, across there to Moshi. Moshi sending it in, Echo Zero behind the goal, bringing it in. No, goalie comes out, challenges, stuns him out, and this one's going to get out of the bubble, but back into the hands of Hyperion. This is a relentless attack as Echo Zero brings it in for the 2, and they're up by 14.
The Hyperion definitely keeping Everest on their toes. Everest's defense, though, the aggressive defense from the goalie, that was a jump out to receive the intercept the cut pass, and then a dive down to stop the guy behind goal, and both times were effective. But Hyperion just in position to grab that disc and just relentlessly attack the goal here. Given enough chances, the team will score. And Hyperion now up 14-0. Approaching the 2-minute mark, Everest is they need to make something happen here if they have any chance of coming away with a victory in this round.
And Martin the third with it. He's going to send them across. It's Bad Elmo. Bad Elmo going behind back line there to Conrad. Conrad now slowing it down, looking for an in pass here. Actually going to go for that shot, ambitious as it was. Howler getting an easy grab on that one, sending it out to mid. It will be picked up there by Moshi. Moshi going to forward that one up, but bouncing off the stacks. They're going to end up back at mid. Conrad sending that one in. Steffo trying to track it down. Good chain there. Martin coming in. Martin setting up Steffo, and there they go. Breaking the ice finally is Everest. Putting 2 on the board here. Now it's not enough to mount that comeback here in round 1. Still being a minimum of 4 goals required to get back in here. All of them needing to be 3s. But that's something they can build off of and maybe push into the next round as we approach the end of this first.
Hyperion coming out upside down. I don't know if we've seen that yet. This is their first time with the Joust advantage in this round. And as you said, Everest technically out of time, but still looking to add points to the board, give themselves some momentum going into the second round. As you know, it's only 1 round. It takes 2 to win. So, just missing.
Ooh.
But the recovery by Bad Elmo for the slam dunk around the back of the goal. Puts them up, not up, but they add 2 more points to their side of the scoreboard. And yeah, the momentum shift here, possibly favoring Everest. Hopefully they can keep that going into the next round. As Hyperion comes out with the Joust advantage once again, just under 30 seconds to go. Going for a clear and boost here, and an effective one. Bouncing off the ding ring, as the ding ring proves its mettle once again as best goalie in any region. And one final attempt there on the goal by Everest. This was a long shot, maybe one more here. Unable to connect on the pass, so that is Hyperion taking the first round 14-4 with a quite decisive victory here, especially in the first. It took 8 minutes for the first points to get on the board for Everest.
Yeah,
but they did take. But Everest did have the last 2 goals of this game, so they've got a little bit of momentum here in their favor going into round 2. So let's take a look at those stats.
Oh. Sorry if you can hear that. That's my cat deciding she wants to jump all over me right now. I don't know if you could hear it, but now you know. But yeah, stats on the board there. You got game high points to Echo 0 there with 9. Substantial on that one. Also substantial. First, everyone on Hyperion getting at least 1 save. And then second, over there on Everest, Conrad picking up 4 saves in that first round. Both of those incidences are substantial in their own right for their own reasons, in my opinion, anyways.
Yes. 4 saves is impressive by anyone in any match, especially in just 1 round.
Mm-hmm.
Also of note, interestingly, no one in the arena as of yet has a single steal.
That is interesting.
Start round 2 here. Let's see if I forget who had the initial joust in the last round.
It was Hyperion.
Well, Everest coming away with it that time, although ultimately picked up by Hyperion. Loose in the mid, Hyperion does come away with it, sends it down for a long something. Picked up after the bounce back, and they are once again resetting that patient play, trying to get their teammates in position, maybe pull out a defender or 2 before they actually attack. And a cut pass, their cross pass into the bubble. Nice steal there by Martin III, I think. Clear, not quite getting through, but there it is. And they Everest does have the stack to pick it up. No one back in defense yet. Hyperion does ultimately come away with it, though. Able to get their defense back into position before Everest was able to really control it. And Hyperion with that long 3-pointer, Echo 0 putting the first points on the board for the second round in Hyperion's favor.
That was a fantastic shot there from Echo 0. No surprise, of course. Very talented players. Bad Elmo sending that one over to Conrad. Conrad over to Steffo. Steffo through over to Martin III. Martin going to send this one all the way down. Good passing play here. Elmo going to go for that reset there as he was that defense was starting to encroach. And that last pass there is one that gets away from him. And Mashi, once again, you know, Hyperion has been so good punishing on that. What a grab there by Steffo to stop that one from going in. And now sending it back out. It's going to get caught down in the trench here. Mashi going to come away with that one. Looking for a reset there. Nobody home. Excuse me. He does have a player back. That is Howler. Howler, though, having trouble tracking it down. Does get there. Sending that one forward there to Cinnamon. Cinnamon, though, right in the hands of Martin III as he gets stunned out. Steffo coming away with it. Steffo sending that one across. Is going to hit Bad Elmo. Bad Elmo going for Martin III in the bubble. And he's going to hit it for the 2. And Everest is not going to go scoreless here like in round 1. They're going to get their... They're going to answer after that first goal, and still down by 1, but on the board just 2 minutes in.
Yeah, with 8 minutes on the clock, this is definitely anyone's game. And now we have very early on a good showing from both teams. Only 1 point deficit, and as Hyperion comes out with the joust advantage here, they are passing it up. Much slower play than Everest so far on their attack, as that last round saw Everest passing up really quickly, but Hyperion with the slower passing does get a nice pass to Echo 0 under the goal, puts it in for another 2-pointer, puts Hyperion up 5-2.
There's a quick question in the chat there. How are their levels so high? Those are not their player levels. Those are their player numbers. So the number you choose. So he's like Steffo there is not level 95. He's just numbered 95. But they're all level 50s as far as
jersey number.
Yeah, there you go. Jersey numbers. As Steffo is going to handle that pass beautifully, sending it over there to Bad Elmo on the shoulder. Bad Elmo to Steffo. Oh, good grab there by Howler. You know, mirroring the shot hand with his own hand to get that grab there. Another opportunity here. That shot from Hyperion, that was Echo 0, I believe, going just wide of the goal. Now it's going to turn back over. Bad Elmo with it up to Martin III. Martin going over to Steffo. Steffo going to dump this one all the way down. It's going to roll through the sky trench there. And Howler getting an easy grab, sending it back into the Everest zone. Going to get all the way to the bubble. Flat bounce. They're going to get their first one in the 3rd. Coming away with that one. 6.5 minutes still to go here in round 2. Only a 3-point game in favor of Hyperion. Hyperion did take that first round convincingly. But Everest making some adjustments. But what a steal there. Long shot. That one's going to go wide. Echo's here trying to get the first. Slap shot. Just off. Gets it back. He's going to get it. 3rd time's a charm. And they're up by 5.
That was some great play by Hyperion. The steal and then the quick shot, which was actually a perfect pass to their teammate. They were able to come away with that. That was just a great play. And that wasn't so much this time punishing mistake, as it was just great defense by Hyperion for a quick turnaround in their favor. Everest now patiently moving forward, passing, looking for a stack to get through here, and they've got it. They've got the numbers right now. If they can get the disc through, pass to no one there, picked up by Hyperion. Sends it through, nice clear. That might actually be a shot. That was close. Everest there gets it out just in time as the stun comes in from Hyperion. Hyperion able to pick it up though, and then the headbutt. Echo with a long bounce off the backboard, puts it in for 2 points. Now Hyperion's up by 7.
Beautiful shot there from Echo Zero off of the backboard. Those can be sometimes difficult to track because you're not, especially underhand versus overhand, and that position is going to get you vastly different bounce angles off of that same flat backboard area. So they can be a little bit difficult to track. So it's a good shot hitting the high pocket there. But this one turning over, Hyperion back in possession. They clear this one down. They have the stack to get down to it. Goals open, taking the shot. And there's another one there. They're going to hit that one for the 3. They're up by 10 all of a sudden here, just over halfway through the first round.
Yeah, Hyperion, we've seen that play now several times. They get the nice clear, or their stack gets there first, and they have a nice long 3-pointer on an open goal before Everest is able to get their defense back into position. And it's proving to be a deadly strategy there. And Everest now with the goal, passing through the mid, trying to see if they can get some more points on the board. Pass like that doesn't quite connect. Able to be picked up off the wall. Nice. Almost able to jump over the defender, but Hyperion does come away with it and clear it back into the Everest zone. Everest, they're able to recover it before Hyperion comes through this time though, and they're passing it forward. Hyperion's both stacks trying to hit the disc, and Everest with the long shot. Oh, so close. Ding ring once again, best goalie in any region.
It really is. And I remember seeing an argument about it, or a discussion about it, that it's magnetic. Because the rate of dings to goals and misses is a bit too high, and we've started to notice, Rad. Oh, what a setup! Oh, that was gorgeous. I got nothing to say about that one. That was just gorgeous.
It was a fantastic cut pass, and it was so close. It pulled the goalie out. The goalie dove for it, wasn't able to get it, and it was what a perfect play by Hyperion there. Yeah, the goal ring. It's a diamond, but it's a ring. The ding ring, because it rhymes. Probably is magnetic. I mean, the amount of times that the disc hits the ring instead of the much larger plane of the actual goal is a little suspicious. It's magnetic. I would not be surprised to learn that it is actually magnetic.
Echo Zero with putting the brakes on there to get away from that defender. That was a nice little move there. Mosh gonna send that one back to the back line there to Howler. Howler sending it back in. Now gonna bounce up to the ceiling into the hands of Moshi. Moshi sending it across to Howler. Howler sending it in into the hands of Echo Zero. Echo Zero gonna back that one out to Cinnamon. Cinnamon sending it back in. It's gonna hit Moshi. Moshi looking for that cross pass. Hits Howler. Kaboom! They're gonna hit that one. They're up by 14.
Yeah, the excellent passing by Hyperion, just able to get around Everest's defense, and yeah, I don't know what to say. It's just Hyperion is playing so well right now. Their passing is on point. Their comms are obviously good because the teammates always know where their teammates are.
We saw how fast that chain was coming. They came just streaking through speed of light there. As speed of light is technically possible in Echo VR because it's not real. Long shot, off the backboard. I think his own teammates got in the way, but Echo Zero sends it in for the 2. They're up by 16.
And with that, Hyperion securing their win in a 2-round sweep of this 3rd round of the Challenger Cup today, as Everest is out of mathematical time. So Everest taking their first loss of the day. Hyperion come away with a 2nd round win. And let's see, less than a minute to go. Hyperion still in possession of the disc. They send it through on their own zone, clear into the Everest zone, and that was almost a shot.
And
they come away with it.
Sorry.
Go for it.
This one finding its way to the near side wall with just 35 seconds to go here. Bouncing out towards mid. Who's going to get there first? It's Howler. Oh, yeah, I did it. Howler sending that one over to Echo Zero. Echo Zero off the back. We're trying to go off the back, but that one's a bit low. You know what that makes me think of? That song. It's an old song. Is it called Little Red Riding Hood? Hey there, Little Red Riding Hood. You sure
I have no idea.
Looking good. Something about everything a big bad wolf can. What? No, nobody? All right. Anyways, this one is going to end here in round 2. Hyperion taking it 18-2. Yeah, that was my singing for the day. That's all you get. Chat don't care. Nor should they. Archangel, I've been drinking coffee, but yeah, no, I'm a slow starter to the day. That's why you don't tend to hear me on the European casts. Cause yeah, I'm a very slow starter. I gotta get my blood moving. After this one, I'm gonna have to get up and start doing some jogging. But there you go. After 2 game high points, Echo's here with 20.
Dude, I gotta point out, not only does he have 20 points, he's the only player in the arena right now that has double digits, and he's got 20. So not just taking the lead on the points, but taking a huge lead on the points over the rest of the players.
He also has the stun lead there with 40.
Yes, Echo Zero. I might have to say MVP of this round. However, Mashi with 5 assists. That is an impressive number.
And just checking. It's like yeah, we're so we did this in 2. Another one happened in 2. I'm gonna go check those other channels right quick. I usually have them up and ready. I think it's just the first channel we're probably waiting on.
Yeah, Neo and Baked Potato looks like they might still be in their third. Well, yeah, look like still be in their 3rd round perhaps.
Is that over on channel 3? I believe. Yeah, they've got a minute left in their 3rd round there. So yeah, we're gonna go off here for the stream's not gonna end, but we're gonna go back to those cool little videos. If you haven't yet, go check out the YouTube. There should be a link under the channel. If there isn't, I know there is on channel 1, but of course somebody's on channel 1 today. So otherwise, go look up Echo Arena VRML on YouTube, or Echo Arena Master League. Actually, I believe it's titled. Check out we've been putting out videos. I say we, it's the new creator team. This guys have been so busy putting out awesome stuff. A lot of it you see here on the stream, but there's other stuff on there you probably haven't seen yet, so definitely go check that stuff out. But yeah, we're gonna take a quick break here, see what's going on, and get into the next game. So you don't go anywhere. We will be back.
They have been looking for this championship, I think you could say years. They have been hunting this down. They've gotten so close how many times? They got knocked out in the semifinals in ESL 3. They got knocked out in the finals in a 2 back-to-back best-of-5 series against Illuminati in the preseason. And now they unlock that next level that nobody else has been able to get to yet. And they come out and they dominate the season.
Just got past me, he got it. Turned around as the clock was winding down, he nailed it for 3. And as he released that shot, as it was sailing in, that was kind of when they started. And it took a while, it took a few seasons, it took time. It just, that exact right mixture of chemistry, of accuracy, of just devastation on offense, on defense, and that's why, despite anything else, you gotta love stories like that, where they don't start at the top. They didn't. They started with some promise. They built upon that to reach the top of the mountain.
Ladies and gentlemen, Joker has just won the championship.
Team Joker, after years, after seasons, all of this time building up to this moment, they are the champions of the Master League.
They beat their rivals. The first time they played them in the postseason was yesterday, and then they just beat the rivals in the final series in this best of 5 without resetting the bracket.
Team Joker, after their 2-year rise to prominence, once the Joker and now the King, your Echo Arena champions of North America here in Season 1 of VRML.
Oh my god, that was sick. It's insane. There's sex work, right. Back. Crossover. Sniper shot for 3. Let's get it, boys. We're down, but we're not out. I have so much hype running through my veins right now. You don't even understand. No one's close to us. No one's even close.
I have an idea. I have a plan.
I'm about to change its evolution. Once you check the ground, you feel it moving with the revolution.
So Joker in Season 1, they didn't go undefeated. Every single game they won, they did it in 2. And the only team to take them to 3 rounds during the season was Kang. And every time Kang took them to 3 rounds, that Kang won.
Kangaroos, they've been there.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kangaroos is back. They found it. I don't know where it went, but they found it.
One more championship team to officially
Big guy Strembitsky trying to find that pass, and Kango's bread butter cut through.
Rating from NA.
This is Kango's game. This is what they do best.
Kangarillas.
All Kang needs to do is clutch it. Oh, Marv holds on. It's Strembitsky. Was he even looking? Striker, strike that to the bank. Whenever Kangarillas, this roster, is playing Echo Arena, they're going to always be at the top. Mark my words.
Converting that last winning goal, that last touchdown, is the most nerve-wracking thing you can do in your entire esports career.
And not just skill, but planning. These guys play chess. This is not your grandma's Echo Arena.
The be-all and end-all, when you are the guy with the disc, you have to make the goal, and knowing that if I let this in, that's it.
I don't feel like it's a job. I don't feel stressed. I'm looking forward to it every single day. I love this.
The clip's outdated. Joker, overrated. Long have we waited. Season 3 Kang activated.
So, generally speaking, mentality going into this finals.
Very good, very confident. Well, not even a little tiny bit nervous, so it's good.
What do you have for your opponents?
We're feeling better.
With 1 minute left, and instead if this turns around into a goal, they're going to be really hurting at the moment, lining it up, and eyeing the shot. It's mad, coming alive, and Kangarillas, they're looking to force that round 3.
Walking this one in, Strem with cut pass and Loveridge slams it in. Off the backboard, Strem's getting there first, he hits it, we're going to game 3, ladies and gentlemen. That cross pass does hit Sealable. Sealable has a one-on-one with the goal here. He's going to take the shot, he hits it, and that's going to put Kang up by 3. That's Strem, it's Strem, the predatory pasta himself. He's going to plant that winner for the 2 and tie it up. Nothing else to say.
That was raw.
the distance, pound for pound, we're a perfect match, pulling punches, a toe-to-toe, we're always on
Spaghetti, this is their life. They need to win, flat out.
They're back within 3. We have a minute to go here in round 3. Spaghetti season is on the line. They have a minute to defend it here. Looking to bring it in. Wants to, is going to take it in. But they have to score right now. They cannot hesitate any longer. Bringing it in. Cross pass out. Coming in. Whoa! Oh, God.
You'll see the stack pursue it all the way down and sinking it will be Oculusator. And Oculusator absolutely on fire. Triple coverage.
Here, going to send it up to the ceiling there to Oculusator. They're going to upset somebody in the bubble. Bringing it in. No way. Oh, God.
Able to maneuver his way through triple coverage.
This team is absurd. Who in the chat said that Spaghetti has no goalie? Who said it?
Hello everybody and welcome back to the VRML 2 channel on Cycle 1 of the Challenger Cup. And I'm Swift, and brought to you by Gillian and Sir Dimwee.
Hey. So thank you, Sir Dimwee, for casting with me in the last game and for doing camps with us this whole time. Welcome back, Swift, to the VRML Channel 2. I'm Gilligan. This is Baked Potato versus Blank. Round 4 of 5 of today's EU Challenger Cup. All these teams fighting to get into the Master Tier for the next cycle. Swift, what about these teams?
So, Baked Potato versus Blank. Blank are coming off a hot win right off the press of Nameless, where they got a mercy win in the last round, and Nameless didn't get any points against them. So, I mean, kind of the opposite of what we saw before with them against Everest, where they came off of a couple of losses, but then they went on to almost double mercy Nameless. So, I mean, clearly they came back off of a hot losing streak, and they're now on a hot winning streak. So we're seeing them kind of in the opposite form right now. And yeah, I mean, if they can come back like that off a couple of losses, what can they do when they have momentum? And against Baked Potato here, which is been a team for a while. I mentioned it earlier on in the first match. And that is an immediate goal, about as immediate as you can get. 4 seconds and it's in the goal off the headbutt joust.
Yeah, sorry, I did not see that as I was having trouble with my cams, but I've got it back. I'm back now. Hello. Blank, first 2 points of the game, looking good. Baked Potato, joust advantage. Let's see what they do.
Well, I mean, Blink and you'll miss it. So that's going to be an immediate return as well by Baked Potato with the 3-pointer. And I mean, maybe that's going to be the theme of this game. I mean, blink and you'll miss those couple of points, because I mean, we're just under 45 seconds in the match, and we've seen 2 points already. One of them being a 3-pointer. The other one being a 4-second 2-pointer. So, I mean, right now, Baked Potato with the lead, but, I mean, after the performance there from both teams, Baked Potato, in fact, taking it back. So, throwing it right back into the bubble of Blank, although they're going to be able to get back on the defense. J for Jack going to pass this back up the midline, but the stack coming through by Baked Potato. And they're immediately passing it up. Scubs trying to get this pass to your boy Sam, just a little bit wide there. So, going to be taken by J for Jack in the defense and getting this cleared out.
2 interceptions in a row there from Baked Potato. Blank still able to defend their goal, though, as they now have and they put it in. Paddish to Twang Pants for the 2-pointer. And we have, what is that, our second lead change of the game already? 4-3 Blank now up by 1.
Oh yeah, and interesting that I only just noticed. Twang Pants there playing in place of Strike, I believe was playing before on Blank. So interesting there, they just the sub in Twang Pants, and yeah, a player was on Vertigo last season, which we saw make a lot of huge changes, and fortunately not through back to this season, but Twang Pants able to get on Blank here, and yeah, I mean, Twang being in, I guess, both of the biggest growing teams in Europe. So maybe contributing to that a little bit. So going to be J4Jack going to get the pass back to Twang Pants, speak of him, and he's going to go for that shot, the headbutt saved by Satori. We've seen a lot of those today on this channel. So yeah, I mean, as rare as they are, definitely on purpose is excellent play there, and they're going to make it on offense as well. So an excellent save, throws it down. Your boy Sam able to pick it off of the assist from Satori, who also got that headbutt save. So incredible play there by Baked Potato, unpredictable, and well, absolutely styled on.
And yet another lead change, as now Baked Potato is up by 1 point. So far, the only more than 1 point lead has been on the first goal of the game. Ever since then, it's been 1 point, 1 point, 1 point. So for 7 minutes left, it's anyone's game. It's a very competitive game so far. And Baked Potato with the 1 point lead, and Blank with possession right now, and trying to push in and see if they can retake the lead. And with an interception like that, though, and a clear by Baked Potato sends the disc down into Blank's zone. It's a bit of a race for the disc, and Blank comes away with it. Pressured by Baked Potato, but they are able to get the clear out, but it's an interception by Baked Potato. Cleared into the Blank zone. Blank able to pick it up and send it back down to their player in the mid of their zone. A couple of back passes, passing around. Nice, patient. There's no rush, no desire to just clear and try to get down there. They're playing patiently, keeping the passes controlled, looking for their teammates to get set up. A little bit of a missed pass there, but still picked up by Blank. Nice, perfect bounce off of the shield there. That was definitely on purpose. And J4 Jackson's in for the 2-pointer. And yes, another 1 point lead change.
Yeah, and I mean, excellent play there by Blank. A little bit slower than the rest of the play in this game, but doesn't matter. I mean, takes it through right into the bubble. And yeah, making it right through into the bubble and putting up 2 points on the board and continuing the trade of points. Now Blank ahead in that respect, and going to be taken here by Twang Pants here. So Blank looking to maybe make 2 in a row. As Twang does get that stun, in fact, on the offender Scubs there. Gets the clear, but it seems like it may be taken here by Baked Potato. In fact, no, missing the bounce on the disc. So as I say, going for the 3-point shot, not quite on the mark. And now J4Jack trying to recover here from Blank will do just that. And now the back pass coming through to Twang, and he's going to try and walk this one up the field. Just going to wait for the pass, though, as a couple of players stunned out there on his team. But Pixel Craze, not quite able to get his hands on the disc. And Twang Pants here able to take the disc under the goal to Tozis, but just missing the reception again. So your boy Sam taking advantage of that. The clear coming through for Baked Potato and the stack as well. Just a stack race here. Your boy Sam picking it up in the bubble of Blank here. Able to make the pass to Satori. Almost gets the slap shot, but missing the second grab on it. And now going to be taken again by Blank. They're going to get the clear.
The disc this round proven to be slippery on both teams. Both teams having a little trouble catching the passes, holding on to it once they get it. But the possession here is definitely much more controlled by both teams than maybe we've seen a little bit in the previous matches. So I'm really enjoying this patient play by both teams as another back pass comes in from Blank, letting their teammates get in position. That was a bit of a dangerous pass, but able to pull it off. And now they have an open teammate going in for the cut pass, and it's a 2-pointer. Blank up by 3, biggest lead of the game so far.
Yeah, and I mean, Tozis coming through. Off of that pass, we see that quite a lot from Blank, that top pass to Tozis on the right shoulder there, and yeah, he's able to bring that one right into the bubble, and now Blank get a couple points in a row, which we talked about earlier on, that being kind of the game plan that they had, and I mean, they stack a load of points on Nameless, but on the close game, it's kind of just playing that time and just playing as cleanly as you can. Speaking of clean, the shot coming through for J4Jack, and now elevating the point lead up to 6. And I mean, that's a quick way to do it. 15 seconds. And a quick intercept from Blank and a quick shot coming through from Jack.
And the momentum swinging in Blank's favor here. First big momentum push of either team so far. Blank up by 6, 3 minutes to go. Baked Potato still has plenty of time to come back. It's still anyone's game. The interception by Blank there sends it back through, and they've got the stack first to get there. Another open three-pointer, and it's in. They're up by 9.
Punishing really quickly there, and really stepping up their game now. I mean, we saw for the first, 6 or 7 minutes this game, some really quick points from both teams, and then it slowed down quite a lot. Kind of hovering around that 2 to 5 point zone for both teams. And then Blank now just absolutely running away with it. And they're able to get another intercept, another shot on target. That momentum almost carrying that one through for another 3. That one going to ding off the post. Jack able to get a leech, get the disc recovered again for Blank. Now carrying it back into the bubble, back to Tozis. And Palidore not quite able to make the resurgence back into the goal. And now going to be a clear from Baked Potato, but the stack getting first there from Blank. So Baked Potato following shortly behind, going to try and get some pressure on there, force to clear, which they do just that. They're able to get the possession now, just trying to find this pass, but just incomplete there. And now taken by your boy Sam.
Ooh,
just
nice.
Desperate to find a little bit of time there. Nice stone coming in there as well. Going to try and again just buying some time up here for the offense, trying to juke round, but not quite working. Pixel Chris trying to take it through the shield, but no, in fact, you cannot do that, and going to be denied by that. Now, Jack going for the long shot, taken here, though, by Satori and your boy Sam on the stack.
And Baked Potato coming away with it after a pretty big fight between both these teams. His possession changed hands several times. Blank going for the long back pass there to reset the disc. Smart choice on their part. 20 Pants passes it forward to Tozis. Oh, is that off the head again, I believe? And now Baked Potato does come away with it. They're sending it down to clear through the tunnel into Blank's zone. Blank has the stack to get there first by a long shot, as they had plenty of time to recover that. They send it through. They've got Tozis. How do you say his name? Tozis. Wide open there. Passes it back. Blank, knowing they have the points and the time, knowing this round is securely in their hands with less than a minute to go. They're up still by 9. First round will be taken here by Blank, and they're showing good patience here. They know it's in their favor. They're just playing the clock down at this point.
And fans coming in through there for Jack in the chat, and ultimately going to be getting a couple of points there. Not Jack, but Tozis in the top right shoulder. Again, we're seeing that play coming through a lot of time from Blank. It seems to be kind of their go-to play so far in the offense. And it seems to be working very well, so 10 seconds remaining, not enough time. Blank will take round 1. It might try and get a couple of points off of this headbutt joust, not quite going to go all the way through. So Blank going to take this 16-5.
Yeah, good showing by Blank in this round for sure. Such a competitive round for the first, the 3/4 of the round or so, and then Blank just able to get a couple of nice interceptions and punish the mistakes of Baked Potato to really take that lead away from him.
Yeah, and absolutely. And with that, to the stats, and seeing some heavy possession here by Blank, 64% on that team stats possession sheet there, and 12 shots taken to 3. So yeah, as far as team stats go, Blank clearly in the lead here, and yeah, they're able to just find so much time with the disc, whereas Baked Potato, they've taken those short plays as much as they can, but even with that, they just don't have enough time with the disc to be able to make anything happen, and that's ultimately because Blank are just trying to control this game as much as they can. And of course, people in the chat gonna like this. Jack with the 10 points leading the score for the game, followed by Tozis with 4, Twang Pants with 2. That's for Blank, as well as Tozis with the game high 17 stuns, which we know is all too important in these games where the stacks come through very often. And your boy Sam with 2 points, Scubs with 3 points. That's for Baked Potato. So they just need to find a little bit more time with the disc, and if Baked Potato can do that, then there's no reason to believe that they can't bring this back. It was very, very close in the first half of that first round. Let's see what they can do.
Initial joust out here. Blank does come away with it, gets there fairly early enough to hold on to the disc for a second, but then the baked potato stack comes in and takes it away from him. Going for a long, potentially bounce shot. The stack gets stunned out, unable to pick it up. Blank recovers it in their own zone. And playing, again, that patient back passing from Blank, able to maintain possession of the disc as they begin to move it forward. Pressured by baked potato, but ultimately I think that might have been a shot there by Blank. Doesn't quite make it in, but they still maintain possession, and they have the numbers pushing in 2v1 on the goalie, and it works for them as the first points of this round go to Blank.
Yeah, I mean, getting the stun on the goalie there, the pass from Twang Pants and then going to stun, and it works very well. Blank there able to take the first 2 points of the game, and very clean work there on the offense.
Baked potato with the joust advantage here, picked up by Scub. Scub's passing it down to the tunnel, not quite able to connect with his player, and the stack from Blank picks it up. Long clear through the mid by their teammate. Oh, nice stack there by baked potato, able to stun out the Blank player and recover the disc. Cleared right back into the hands of Blank though, and Blank is setting themselves up for an attack on the orange bubble here.
Yeah, and Paddish able to take this to Twang Pants here. Going to try and get this pass to Jack under the goal. Going to get the dunk through just under the goalie's hands. And able to put that one in for another 2. So now just trying to run away with the game again. Similar to kind of what they did in that Nameless game. They just want to sack on as many points as they can at the start. And then they can maybe relax as far as relaxing goes in an Echo Arena game. Which is to say, just build themselves as much of a cushion as they can, and they're trying to do just that here. They get the intercept as well, so not going to take the 3. In fact, they're going to back it out and maybe pass it back in their own half. No, they're just going to go for this pass to Tuzzis and get this back up the floor. Again, just try and stack as many points as they can on the field while they have the defense here stacked out on top of them. So Tuzzis here going to take the disc back to Twang Pants, back in the shield, looping around there a couple of times, twice, and going to get the ding on the post. So now taken by Scubs, trying to get the clear, not quite going to be through, throws it straight to the side wall there, and now going to be taken again by Blank, and the cut pass coming through. J for Jack going to get stunned away by Satori. You'll love to see that sort of aggressive goalkeeping, but Paddish able to take the disc on the recovery. J for Jack putting it back in the bubble for the 2, and going to take those couple of points.
Yeah, the defense from Baked Potato has been really aggressive so far this round. They've got the stack going after the disc. They've got the goalie jumping out. Blank seems unfazed, though. They were able to keep their cool and just work the disc in over and over until they finally got it past the goalie. And now they're up by 6 with 7 minutes left in this second round. They did take the first round, and they're firmly in the lead of this round so far. And with that, another interception by Blank, and they're their first. Oh, nice save! Gub's able to pick up that attempted dunk. Blank does maintain possession after that, but man, it was a good-looking save.
And, I mean, you gotta love those when you go for the dunk. It's so hard to save those, and I mean, it's ultimately the reason Blank goes for a lot of them. The dunks are just so difficult to save, but when you do save them, man, is it gonna build them up here? So even though that was a couple of points for Blank, some defensive momentum here for Baked Potato. Maybe they're able to carry this through into offense as they try and get this cleared down the field, but this is going to deny any sort of possession there, so they're going to get this cleared back into the Baked Potato half. But man, what a save from Baked Potato.
Yeah, Baked Potato. Oh, it looked like he lost tracking there as he tried to throw it and went straight down, and Tozy's able to put that in. Put Blanks up by 10 points, 10-0. Baked Potato's defense, it really does look good, just they're not able to quite get the clears through without Blank being there to intercept them. So unfortunately, their defense is good, but they're unfortunately unable to take advantage of that when it gets to the other team's zone. And right there, once again, Blank stack able to intercept the disc, picks it up from Baked Potato, and they've got an open goal for the nice soft dunk, perhaps. I'm not sure if that was a dunk or just barely let go at the end there, but Blank up 12-0 as we approach the halfway mark of this round.
Yeah, and a really big change from the first half of that last round. Blank came hot off the press off of a almost double mercy against Nameless, and Baked Potato put up a lot of resistance against that, but it seemed like Blank, they've built it back up this game, and they seem to now be just absolutely playing hot, and they're playing quickly as Baked Potato try to deny that. They get that cleared out of their zone, but they don't have the stack to back it up just yet. The stack coming through from Blank, and Baked Potato trying to get on the offense, but Blank already have it cleared out, and maybe on this transitional play again, but taken by the stack of Baked Potato again. So speeding up a little bit is going to be Baked Potato. A trade of stuns buys Twang Pants the disc though, and now Blank trying to hold it back, and they're going to try and take back the control of their game.
Yeah, playing the back line once again, passing it forward once they have teammates in position. They know they have the points and the clock in their favor. Baked Potato's defense, once again, able to stop them, sends it all the way down into the blue zone. Their stack is their first. They do come away with it. Blank is, nice stun there by Blank, and they're able to get the disc away from him and send it back through, not quite through the mid. Baked Potato recovers. Little bit of a wide pass there, and Blank comes away with it again. The defense on both teams able to stop the other team from doing much. Blank does get the disc and sends it back to Baked Potatoes. Just a little bit of ping-ponging on dispossession here. Neither team able to clearly take it, possession here. Oh, nice attempted slap shot off the cut pass. Not able to make it through, but your boy Sam will finish that off with a two-pointer for Baked Potatoes' first points of this round.
And I mean, yeah, definitely still doable by Baked Potato. There's 3.5 minutes remaining. Or 3 minutes 20. But yeah, I mean, plenty of time. Well, not really plenty of time, but there is enough time. With a little bit to spare from Baked Potato to come back here. But they do have to speed their play up a little bit. They will have to speed up their transitional play. And I mean, I guess that's what's going on right now. Baked Potato, they're able to get the goals when they get into the blank bubble, but those opportunities so far in round 2 have been few and far between. It's usually just been Blank kind of all over the Baked Potato bubble, but a lot of the time when Baked Potato do get through and they do get set up, they're able to get the goal. But Blank again with another transitional goal here. Padish going to dunk it in, doing exactly what the rest of the Blank roster has been doing so far, which is putting the goals in, putting them in stylishly enough, but also kind of toning it, so you know you can get into the enemy's head, but it's also practical at the same time.
Yeah, it's hard to stop someone when they move around like that. And what is this here? Nice intercept, or a quick stack by Blank, able to get the disc away from the QB, and the nice soft three-pointer there puts them up by 15 points with 2 minutes left on the board. I think that's probably going to be it. Baked Potato may have a chance, but they've got to do something really fast here if they want to have any hope at coming back from this deficit.
I mean, Blank with just the snipe there. Baked Potato thinking that we can build this back up. Don't worry, guys, we're all good. And then Blank pulls that out, and it's becoming more and more dire for Baked Potato right now, as Blank just stacking on points yet again. And yeah, kind of Baked Potato getting shot out of nowhere as Blank take the disc again and put it in for the dunk. So yeah, Blank just stacking on points. Baked Potato, I don't know, not a lot they can do right now to stop this 2-round sweep coming from Blank.
Yeah, at this point, they can put a few more points on the board, hopefully get themselves some momentum to go into the last round of the Cup. Ooh, that was close. Ultimately picked up by Blank's defense, though, sends it out. But Blank is definitely going to take this first round, but Baked Potato not giving up, and that's what you love to see. That's 2 points. You know, they're out of mathematical time, but the team doesn't give up, and that right there is something that you want to see, especially for teams that are trying to get into Master Tier. You don't want to see a team give up. And Baked Potato coming in, they know that they don't have this round in the bag, but they're still going for those 2 points.
Yeah, absolutely, and now taking it again, going to be Blank with the joust advantage there. But yeah, nice to see that Baked Potato again. They're doing pretty well to keep playing on the offense and playing some good offense as well. It was a very good shot, to say the least. And yeah, I mean, lots of good things to say about Baked Potato this game, especially the first half of the first round. It was really, really well played by them. They were able to respond pretty well, but Blank now just stacking on with the momentum. faking a few times. Satara stunned in the goal. Not much you can do there. Blank will take the 2-round sweep over this game, and yeah, gonna take this series. But it's not over yet. There's still round 5. For Baked Potato, they will be facing Hyperion, while Blank will go against Neo in the next round. So yeah, absolutely stay tuned for that. But yeah, thank you everybody, of course, for staying tuned. And we'll be getting that next match underway pretty soon. But with that said, thank you everybody. Of course, shout out to all the sponsors. Shout out to all the league moderators, and of course all the casters that are helping out today to get this lovely event broadcasted for you guys. So thank you everybody, and we'll see you in a few minutes for the next match.
Up to Ninja Knight. Ninja Knight behind the goal. And Street Boo with the save, denying that one. So Street Boo really on full display.
Tortoise and Anubis to get themselves another 2 and stop what was 6 unanswered points from Dust Bunnies. There's that header. The 3-point header off the joust.
Hey, 1 minute left. The thing is that there is still a lot of time for at least a goal. Some Ducks moved through that mid lane. That was risky as anything. That said, briskly down the lane, Cosmo claiming back the 2.
Grumpy is going to stun out Franz. Tracks it down. All the way down towards the bubble. A good chain there. Andy with it. 2-on-1. Again, single shot. What a stop. He sends that one away, and JL Graham's going to pick it up, turning it around here for Ethereal.
Back to Aiden. Aiden now sending it over, but vacant. The steal picking it off, and Breezebo trying to walk it up the floor here for some more offense. 4 minutes left.
Yeah, Phoenix really doing a great job of passing, working it along the baseline. Jason now on the baseline.
To Titan looking for that crossover. Oh, just a fake. Titan, the take. Oh, but not the make. A grab here from Grumpiest Broom. Can he do it again? No. Steel Sky, the heroic grab, and Steel Sky.
They're not letting this league get carried away, and they're applying the pressure into the zone of Extinction as Extinction gets the clear.
Oh, only that, the shot. Dazzling here off of... And dodging, juking, looking for the passing play perhaps, but unfortunately no one in the lane that Anubis was looking for. But with that, Ghost Duck trying to tap it off, and in the trap, Tuna Fish and Caesar contesting. But Caesar making a Caesar salad out of that, and oh my goodness, again, Caesar! All the way from Rome.
Pass to Zenith, and Kango's really taking their time here with the bounce passes. Oh, and the really slick pass. And eventually ending up in a goal for Kangaroo and Strembitsky.
Caps are not able to get there. Oh! Oh, that's.
Oh, hold on, Dimween! Hold on, Dimween! It's a shot from Ender, way deep down. 54. What a hit! That was crazy.
It's got to be a record.
So Charlie 13 now with it, sending it across to Swift. Swift trying to find him and finding Alikos. Alikos making an attempt happen and making that goal on the top pocket.
The disc gets over to Mozzie here. Mozzie going for across the single shot, and single shot, just looking for a single shot and puts it in with 8 meters per second on the shot.
Forced to. They're going to be forced to compete up against them. If they want to have a chance, they got to improve. They got to get good enough to beat the likes of Phantoms or Gravity or anyone that's at the top. That's a ridiculous across-court bounce shot.
The goalie, you should definitely do it. So yeah, you have to be careful with that sometimes. But anyways, here coming back into the game here, Camjam is gonna go for the deep, nice crop pass. Who has a 1v1 opportunity here, just denying any chance here for Leviathan to come back, and again makes it a 3-point game.
Rock Tour saying possession must be super in favor of Illumiduty, and right now the possession back to Illumiduty. Good dive from Burbs. Recovery, possibly from Burbs. Has the angle. It's tight, and it's there! Chuck Not Norris.
Hello everybody and welcome back to the Cycle 1 of the EU Challenger Cup. Thank you everybody for staying tuned. And yeah, I mean, not done yet. This is of course the last of the EU matches on this channel, but we'll see the NA matchups later on. But I'm Swift and I'm still joined by Gilligan, my co-caster, and Sir Dimwee, who is the cameraman, who has been the cameraman and the caster as well for the whole of the Channel 2. So definitely props for that. But what's up, Gilligan, and what do you expect from this match? Probably the wrong person to ask.
Yeah, well, honestly, I haven't seen Neo play yet. I've seen Blank play 2 or 3 matches today on this channel. Have yet to see Neo, so I'm kind of excited to see what they can pull out here. Blank looking really good in that last match. They showed professional disc control there. And yeah, so I'm interested to see how Neo can stack up against Blank, because Blank came off a really nice win there, so they definitely have momentum going into this one.
Yeah, absolutely. Not gonna lie, haven't been watching as many Neo games as I maybe should have, and yeah, I don't really have many expectations as we get debated by the round 1 pause. But yeah, I mean, there as well. Of course, also Wolfo being a league moderator as well, so definitely a shout out to all the league mods, and especially Wolf, of course, who is playing and being a league mod, which has to be kind of tiring doing it for so long. But definitely we do appreciate the league mods, especially those who help lead this event, and of course all the events coming in the future and all the events that have happened, because it makes cups like these so much easier, as the casters don't have to do everything in terms of lining all the teams up and etc. It's yeah, and Wolfo is definitely an involved mod.
What is happening in the midfield here?
I saw that. Beautiful.
This is the best pre-game show I've ever seen.
Well, I mean, we couldn't have asked for much more after the timeout. I mean, they definitely well, unpaused, 4 seconds remaining until Joust, and we may have the announcer, I don't actually know. We do have the announcer.
There
cool.
he goes.
So we get into the initial Joust, and going to be headbutt here by Twang Pants of Blank, who they're going to take the disc first, actually taken straight back by Wolfo. And now going to be taken by Neo, going for the 3-point shot. They're going to make its way over to Snowy Blue there slowly, but Grimy able to take that back, but going to get the ding off the post instead. So Spicy able to take this down off the trench, going to be intercepted by Twang Pants. The clear coming through, not quite all the way through the middle though. And yeah, quick start, and Kadish Back with the disc for Blank, trying to hold it.
Back pass there by Blank, sends it back to the little back and forth there. Another interception. Already seen several of those so far this round by both teams. Oh, the double ding and out. That is unfortunate for anyone who shoots the disc and hears that. It's unbelievable every time it happens, but there it is. And nice save there by Paddish as Neo attempting to take another shot on the goal, stopped by Blank's defense. And just like that, nice conversion there. Blank, 2 points, first 2 points of this game. And Blank up by 2 with 9 minutes left to go.
Yeah, and just some excellent play from Blank. The save coming through from Paddish, and we've seen some excellent goalie work today, but that was a really nice save on that straight-up shot. And yeah, coming through with that shot as well on the other end and getting a couple points there. So Blank have been running away with a lot of their games today, but Baked Potato are going to... Baked Potato? Neo! See if they can stop that from happening, and they do just that with a three-pointer. And may have said Baked Potato, because this is actually exactly what happened at the beginning of that match.
Yeah, this the one team scores, the other answers quickly, and now we've got a 1 point lead by one team. Let's see if the other team can bring themselves back up to another 1 point lead.
Yeah, and now pass coming through, not quite being completed by Blank, so let's see if Neo can take advantage of that. Take a little bit of control over this. Joust, and they will do just that. Taking this steal will be Grimy. Dodging a couple of the players coming back there. See if he's going to get the pass. In fact, no, he's going to get the juke, going to get the shot. Going to put it right under the goalie. Neo coming ahead now by a couple of points and trying to stack their momentum. And doing a great job there with the steal, the pass, and the shot.
Grimy with the bold attack on the goal there as he was bouncing around, dodging the defenders successfully, and gets the shot in under the goalie's hands. And now they're up by 3. Blank here with Joust advantage, pass down to Twang Pants. Twang up to somebody else, Paddish. Paddish back to Twang, not quite able to connect. Does chase? Nope. Oh, nice shield there by Twang Pants to deny the stun, and does maintain possession of the disc. Blank sent him nice pass forward in the dribble attempt there. Defense by Neo, able to stop it, sends it back out, but Blank there to intercept it. Blank passing it forward. They are in, though they were in possession to maintain possession. Those are words. And we've got a bit of a fight going on here. Spicy takes it away, sends it down towards the goal. Bit of a rush shot, a little wide, but they do maintain possession after several stuns going out. And oh, nice stop there by Blank.
Yeah, they're able to take possession. I've said that word too many times. And Grimy going to take it back, trying to go for this clear. In fact, will go straight past the hands of Tozis there, so we'll be in possession of Neo here, trying to get in the bubble, but a good stun coming through here by Blank. But Neo able to take it straight back. Go for maybe the shot there. I believe that was probably supposed to be a pass. That shot would have been quite ambitious, as this one's going to go through for the pass. Spicy here. Going to try and walk this one into the bubble. In fact, maybe try and get the three-point shot as the goalie left there for a second. But Snowy Blue here trying to take the pass option there. But the shot coming through going to be saved by J for Jack now. Going to be taking that long shot. In fact, Grimy seeing the open goal. And yeah, very, very nice shot to put that one through. 8-2 now from Neo. And kind of an unexpected turn of events here. Not just because of the kind of expectations for this matchup, but also just the momentum that Blank have carried into this matchup, coming off of a couple really good games, and now struggling here as Neo are able to put a couple of three-pointers in.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that Grimy had so little time to look at the goal and realize it was open. I'm not sure if he just was thinking that quickly or if that was just good team comms to let him know that the goal was open. But that three-pointer was definitely something his teammates love to see, as they are now up by 6. And the disc now loose in Neo's zone. They are able to slap it out, but it's picked back up by Blank. Oh, nice steal there. Stun. Possession change back and forth. Another bit of ping pong here in the Echo Arena. Blank able to move it forward, though. They're passing it around. That's a missed pass, however, but it looks like they will be able to recover it. Both teams trying to get set up. Neo with the defense, Blank with the offense. Nice cross pass there. Sees his defender coming in. Doesn't see that one, though. Grimy is able to pick it up and clear it through back into Blank's zone.
Yeah, nice couple of stuns there. Some really good defense here we've seen from Neo. Maybe some transitional play here. Grammy getting a duck, able to take it into the bubble, turning on his side, getting it through into the pocket. You'll be able to see it if you're a Neo fan here in this game. And they're just stacking points on top of points here, on top of the defense that they've gained as well. Just the absolute control that Neo have had. It seems like after they get the possession, they throw it up the field so quick. Their transitional play is pretty quick, and Blank aren't able to get back in time, and Neo are getting a lot of points, just taking a lot of control. Even how much time Blank take on their offense here. They're trying to slow down the game. They're trying to make it so that they can take back control, but Neo just playing really quickly, getting the good passes, getting the good shots, able to maintain control so far this round. So we'll see what Blank have to say about that. J4Jack walking this one in the bubble, gonna get the shot, able to take that 2-pointer, but so got a little bit of a hill to climb here, as we'll beat Neo here, starting with Joust advantage again.
Yo, Blank totally deserved that goal. That was just a long series of perfect passes from Blank back and forth in the mid to get around Neo's defense. They finally were able to get it up and just continue with the great passes, and it put J4Jack up against the goalie and was able to put it in for another 2-pointer. So they definitely deserved that goal, and quickly stolen back by Twang Pants here for the interception. They've got no one in the goal yet for Neo. Errant pass there from Blank cross though. Another fight forward up in the popcorn pocket. I don't know if you guys call that popcorn or not, but yeah, Blank able to hold Neo off here for a few minutes. You see her trying to get possession of the disc, but a long shot by Spicy will shut that idea down really fast.
And what is the third one we've seen this game? The 3-pointers from Neo. Absolutely lifting them up this game. In fact, they've made 3 3-pointers, and if that adds up correctly, that's ultimately what have brought them over Blank in this game. Just the 3 threes take them 9 points ahead of Blank's 4 points. So, I mean, ultimately, the recognition on these plays, the fact that Blank, they're playing so aggressively on their defense, and it's really biting them. As Neo are able to get these shots, and they're able to land them as well through the short amount of time that Blank are leaving their goal a little bit open from the defense that is pressing a lot. And yeah, some good recognition by Neo, and they're able to stack a lot of points. But nevertheless, Blank here trying to walk this one into the bubble. Another stun though, with some good defense here from Neo. And now a clear coming through from Snowy Blue, not quite making it all the way through though. So Twang Pant's going to take this one to J4Jack. Going to be floating, walking this one up to Tozis, but another steal by Spicy, and the defense here from Neo is absolutely outstanding.
Yeah, Blank is able to consistently get the disc down into Neo's zone with some good passing, but Neo's defense is able to shut them down over and over again as their stuns come out, stopping the person inside the bubble and able to get the disc back. And with that, Grimy bouncing his way in for another 2-pointer, and Neo is now up by 11.
And I mean, no passes needed there. Grimy taking a duck under one of the defenders. X1 able to take it in for the dunk, and absolutely really nice play coming through from Neo. Able to use the Geo to get past the defense there of Blank, but nevertheless, Blank going to take possession here. Maybe not for very long, as this one going to be shot through, not quite on target here. But Neo able to maintain the disc and trying to walk it into the bubble here. Spicy, but another save from Tozis. And great defense there from Blank, and now coming through with J4Jack. Here, so 1-on-3 so far in the bubble, so maybe we want to take advantage of this as the defense does get back from Neo, but not quite able to get back in time in position. Well, there's just 30 seconds remaining and a 9-point lead here by Neo, so yeah, just going to be impossible for Blank to bring this one back, at least this round. So we may see Blank trying to fight for this 3-rounder, or Neo trying to go for the 2-round sweep on Blank.
Oh. That was totally planned. That was definitely part of the plan.
Oh, the headbutt joust. Maybe the disc not going quite as far as they intended to. And yeah, going to bounce off the post, unfortunately for Blank, not quite able to get those points to carry the momentum through. And yeah, Neo going to take that first round, and impressive work by them on the defense and then on the transitional play as well. Just getting a lot of threes and ultimately brings them ahead of Blank in this round.
Yeah, Blank after that last match so dominantly taking those 2 rounds off of Baked Potato. Neo coming in this time and just giving Blank a taste of their own medicine. That Blank did get the last goal of the round here, so maybe that'll give them some momentum going into the second round as they are looking for the second round win to put it into round 3. And let's look at some team stats here for a minute. Possession time actually heavily favoring Blank, 61% to 39%. However, Neo with the less time possession on the disc were able to do a little more with it. And as you said, the 3 3-pointers, there might have been 4 there at the end. They have 15 or 16. I don't even remember. But yeah, the 3-pointers from Neo were definitely devastating in that round. Put them quite a bit ahead of Blank. And now here we're getting ready to start the second round. Blank come out and take this to round 3.
Yeah, and I mean, also an important thing to mention, I think, as we kick this off. Although, I mean, 61% possession, as you mentioned, were to Blank, but I mean, there's almost triple the amount of shots taken by Neo, and as a result, more points on the board as that one goes off of Padish's head there. Off the shot of Neo. So yeah, some great possession, good use of the possession, should I say, with that. And yeah, they're doing really well to get past the defense of Blank very quickly, and just trying to take control of this game, or try and maintain control of this game, should I say, because they definitely have it right now. Snowy Blue here looking at a 3-point open shot, almost makes it through there. And yeah, I mean, it seems like they're trying to do exactly what they did last round, which is pile a lot of points on from the 3-pointers and from as much as they can get them to try and counter that aggressive playstyle of Blank on the defense. And yeah, they're going to try and take those through. That's a good dive from Padish, though. Good recognition, but fortunately throws it right back into the hands of Wolfo there. He's going to try and walk this one up for Neo. Another pass coming through under the bubble, but not quite on target there. So it's going to be taken, in fact, a steal from Spicy and knocked out of his hands there. So Toz is going to go for the clear. And Blank now back with possession and trying to get this shot/clear here through back into the bubble of Neo. And they have their stack up. And the shot is there. Not for very long, though. Grimy, in fact, taking advantage of that. Getting past the defender as well there. So Wolfo just going to get it out of there. Maybe not maintaining possession, though, here, as Blank is already back in the defense.
And Blank sending it back through to Neo's zone. Bit of a race to get the disc. Neo does pick it up, sends it back into Blank's zone, and that
no way.
Was a shot. That was definitely on purpose. Snowy Blue with a 50-meter shot off of... Was that off the cloud block? I didn't quite see where it hit.
It was a cloud shot.
Very nice looking shot. And just like that, Neo's up by 5. 8 minutes to go. So Blank has plenty of time to come back. No worries as of yet. But the momentum is in Neo's favor at the moment. So Blank able to grab the disc, but in the middle of 2 defender steals it back, though. Nice recovery there. Nice stun there by Neo to stop Blank, but then Blank picks it up and open 3 on Neo's goal. With first 3 points of the game for Blank, and it's now a 1-goal game.
Yeah, and it seems like Neo, they're playing pretty heavily, it seems like, against Blank. They're definitely playing against the team that they're up against, rather than playing kind of a more consistent play style across all teams, and it's definitely working out for them. They're taking a lot of these opportunities that they otherwise won't be getting. That was stuffed right into the goal behind the back. And yeah, I mean, taking advantage of all the opportunities they're getting. And yeah, although I think Blank have probably had more opportunities on the Neo goal as in terms of having possession in the Neo half, but Neo, they have such a short amount of time in the bubble of Blank, and they pass it around so well, and they take all of the right shots, that it's Blank are finding it really hard to come back here. And as well, you've got to imagine, right? This is their fifth set of games in a row. A couple of those have been 3-round matchups. They've got to be feeling the pressure. They've got to be feeling tired at this point coming into their games, especially since a couple of their games earlier on were so close. They put such a show on earlier on. they might be feeling it here, and Neo fighting through that, and Twang gonna walk it into the bubble, take the 2-point shot, gonna make it as well. So now just 2 points behind is gonna be Blank, and definitely Blank down but not out. With 6 minutes remaining here, they absolutely have enough time to bring this back into a 3-round comeback.
Yeah, Blank definitely showing off their control of the disc there. Yeah, Echo Arena, this is a very intense, energy-consuming sport. It takes a lot out of you to play just one set, and this, as you pointed out, is these teams' 5th set of the day, not including their warm-ups, whatever that may have been before the tournament started. So everyone in the arena, ooh, that was so close. Schaefer Jack picking it up, putting it in for the slam dunk. And we have a tie game, folks. It's 7-7. Might as well be 0-0, almost at halftime here. Blank with the comeback momentum. Let's see if they can pull it off.
Yeah, absolutely, and no reason to think that they can't. I mean, we've seen them perform day in, day out, and of course, match in, match out today, as far as that goes. So, Blank have just been piling on wins today, and this may be their first loss of the day, if I'm not wrong about that one. The first loss of sets. And they're trying to, of course, prevent that. Still, the grab coming through from Tuzzers, but he's going to be stunned out. The pass quickly to Spicy, not quite making it. And Paddish taking that disc up to J4Jack. And now getting that clear. And now Twang and Paddish trying to intercept that on the other half. But Grimy trying to take this one. Now going to go to Twang pants. The cross pass quickly to Paddish, putting it right into the top of the goal. And now Blank will take the lead.
And Blank, their comeback momentum not diminishing yet. They are up now with a lead 9-7 after coming off of that devastating loss in the last round. This round showing never give up, never surrender. They're up by 2, and with Neo with the joust advantage this time, sending it really far down. Oh, the save! Paddish stopping that. That was, oh my God. Swift, take it.
That was an excellent save by Paddish, and from a dunk as well, I think it was. The dunk save get coming through. I think we saw one of those from Neo earlier on, but hold on! Snowy Blue! He made a cloud shot, and now he makes that. I don't even know what to say anymore. Except from, there's just been some outstanding shots coming through from Neo, and Snowy Blue just pulling it out of the bag today, and my oh my.
Yeah, the last 2 goals for Neo, I believe, was Snowy Blue with a 50-meter shot, and then Snowy Blue with a 41-meter shot. Those long 3-pointers are devastating.
Yeah, and I mean, player of the game, maybe. I mean, even though I think it's 6 points this game, but definitely 2 of the most statement-making shots, I guess you could say, of the game. When you have one of those shots made against you, it just does something to you mentally. Is that save's going to come through as well from Wolfo, so that's not going to help the mentality of Blank right now. And yeah, when you get those shots scored on you, I know it happens a lot with Boop, who is of course on Phantoms, makes a lot of these bounce shots. Of course, has one of them named after him as well. When you have a player like that on the other team, who is able to make those shots, it really reminds you can't leave that goal open for long periods of time. And especially with a team like Blank, they play pretty aggressively on the defense, as they are able to sneak in a couple of points here and take back the lead by just a point. But yeah, I mean, clearly Neo, they've been training up these 3-point shots. They know to take them, and they know who to take them against, and they're taking them in the right place, and they're definitely getting the right lines. But nevertheless, Blank are not giving up here. It is 11-10, and in fact, they are taking back the lead here. So now it looks like we're just back to the trading points game, as far as that goes.
And with just under 2 minutes left in this round, this is an exciting round, yo. If Blank takes it, it's going to round 3. And they are currently with a 1-point lead, and they are in possession of the disc, possibly. Yeah, they got it.
Miss grab there. But Grimy getting the stun, in fact, on one of the passes, and in fact 2 of the passes. So now going to buy them back the disc here. So yeah, I mean, Grimy been doing a lot of work on the passing front, doing a lot of work offensively as well, and getting a lot of stuns through. And here they're going to take back possession again in probably the most unlikely of times and take a goal back as well. So now getting to a minute left. This is the difference. This is kind of the time game they have to play now. Who's going to get the last goal? Because especially with just 1 point in between it, it's just fluctuating here. And this round, I mean, was going to say it anyway, but Grumpy as Broom said it in the chat, and I caught that at the glance. This round is crazy, and that is absolutely the summary of it. And oh no, the throw coming through, losing tracking there, Wolfo. And now the back pass by Blank. They really, and it looks like they're doing just that, in fact. They're holding back, playing time here. They want to get this last goal. They want to be able to make sure they can seal it with this last goal. And J for Jack going to make it. And the 2 point coming through here. So 30 seconds are just under that. We'll see like 25 seconds here, or 20 seconds, sorry, that Neo have to make this this goal. But we have seen that they can do it.
Yeah, at this point, when a round is this close, it's not about really which team is better. It's about who happens to be ahead when the time runs out. And this is the last chance either team has to make a statement.
Oh.
And with a stun like that, Blank, possibly, it looks like they have secured this second round victory, which means we're going to round 3.
And what a final game. I mean, what a show that these teams are putting on right now. Neo with the threes, the absolutely ridiculous shots coming through from Snowy Blue, practically to win that first round and to gain a lot of traction in the second round as well. And just a lot of really good work from Neo to deny specifically the plays from Blank, whereas Blank have been kind of playing it as they have the rest of this tournament. They have been winning a lot of their games. I think they've won all of their games up to this point. So yeah, Neo working against kind of all odds here. And yeah, I believe they're under Blank in the in terms of the matchups as well, and they in fact are. So Neo is 14th right now, whereas Blank's 11th, just one under in the ladder right now. So yeah, Neo being the underdogs here, but it looks like they're definitely not going out without a fight here. We're going to round 3, and let's see if Snowy Blue can pull out some more insane shots. Let's see if Padish can pull out some more of those insane saves. And yeah, just playing till the end is the name of the game.
Yeah, playing to the end for sure. Blank at one point during the game, I believe they were down by 7, and were able to come back and win it by 1 point. So yeah, do not give up until the timer runs out, and that is proof right there, as they did take that second round away from Neo after a pretty dominant win by Neo in the first round, and now we're starting round 3.
And yeah, the headbutt play coming through, and kind of it's been signature in this cup, kind of for Blank. We've seen a lot of those where it's an immediate like 4-second goal from the headbutt, and then the grab, and then the shot. But not going to work out this time. Padish here taking this up to J for Jack, going to try and put it into the goal, gets past Wolfo and able to spin around, put it in for the dunk. So yeah, getting as much traction as they can and doing just that. J for Jack going to stuff that one in, and now Neo trying to come back off of that.
I'm not even sure if that was just flair or if that was actually what was necessary to get around that player, but either way, it looked good. It could have been a bit of both. And first 2 points of this round go to Blank, so they are maintaining their momentum after that 1 point victory in the second round there. Pass through the mid, or clear through the mid, picked up by Neo, sends it down. They've got an open goal, not quite going to make it. And they do recover it though after that. And bouncing around, trying to look for something. Wasn't able to get it off in time. And a bunch of stuns going out. Grimy ultimately comes away with it. Puts it in for the 2-pointer. And it's tied game 1 goal to 1 goal.
Yeah, maybe the Blank defense, expecting them to take a little bit more time with it. But Grimy, I mean, no questions asked. Just takes it, puts it right into the pocket of the goal. Really difficult to save as well. So, yeah, some really good offense. And I mean, probably heard it before. They left the goal open for just a little bit, and Neo got an opportunity. And with what they've proved the rest of this game up until this point, I mean, that's more likely to be a goal than not. At this point, when you leave that goal open for Neo, it's so dangerous, and they've really proven themselves about that. And it must be putting a lot of pressure onto the Blank defense. The fact they have to always keep that goal covered, whether it's by the stack or whether it's not, whether it's just by keeping that goalie back. They can't let these threes go through, as it is taken here by Neo. but the clear not going all the way through. But yeah, I mean, Neo, as they might just prove it here. No, just going to bounce off the corner there. But Neo have taken so many three-pointers, and it's won them a couple of these games. Grimy here finds himself with an open shot. Going to back pass here, though, to Spicy. Intercept, though, by Twang Pants, and now going to be cleared away.
Yeah, this is a great start to the third round. You have each team winning one round and then coming out in the beginning of this third round and each team scoring 1 goal apiece and then having quite a bit of a fight for it. Unable to really get a clear goal here yet. However, right here, saved. Even then, one team gets in possession of the disc near the goal and the defense of the other team is able to stop them. And we've still got quite a fight on our hands here as the score remains tied 2-2 with almost 7 minutes to go. Nice pass over there to Wolfo, but the blank defense was able to read that and stun him out before anything could come of it. So they attempt to clear it through the mid. They do recover it. And they've got a stack ready, but the stack coming in from Neo picks it up, sends it back into their zone.
Oh,
almost a good shot.
Almost drags it into their own goal as well there. Had to throw it away, and ultimately there buys some time for Snowy Blue there on the wall. In an interesting orientation, somehow able to get it out of there, and J for Jack here going to try and get this cleared away, but it looks like Wolfo may get his hands on this. No, J for Jack floating through there, just going to get it out of there and into the Neo bubble, although the Neo stack is there in time, maybe not got the comms they needed there. The blank stack was following right behind them, but they didn't know it, and getting the disc stolen away, and now Toes is going to bring the 2-point goal there. 2 minutes 10 may have been the longest we've seen without a goal in this game.
Yeah, and again, showing these two teams are pretty evenly matched, despite the quite a bit of lead that Neo had on that first round victory. The second round was so close, and now here we're seeing, as you said, over 2 minutes before someone could pull a goal off on that one. And now the disc loose, picked up by Snowy Blue with a wide open goal, and once again, we are tied 4-4.
I mean, one of the key points I bring up sometimes when people are getting tired after these tournaments, after the end of these cups, and when some concentration started to be lost, the reads on bounces becomes a lot higher, because a lot of the time in defense, a lot of it is just reading bounces, getting there before the enemy can, and at that point, Blank just couldn't. They couldn't read the bounce, and they lost a couple of points because of that. And now we're looking to regain those back. But yeah, I mean, both teams here must be feeling it here. And it's kind of just coming down to who's able to squeeze those last couple of points out. And Wolfo was able to stop those couple of points coming through. At least for the meantime, stopping that shot. So an excellent save from Wolfo. And a good steal here by Snowy Blue here. Going to buy the possession back for Neo. Going to bounce back into the hands of Spicy. Maybe going to try and take the shot off the tunnel. Almost makes it through there, but going to be Paddish taking it here for Blank, and now trying to get back set up here. The pass not quite making it through, bouncing off the Pac-Man there. And now coming back to Snowy Blue. Going to get stunned out, though, by the stack of Blank. Are they able to get back to it? Yes. Grimy able to get the slap. Almost makes its way to Spicy. And now just bouncing along the mid-line again.
And yeah, as you were pointing out, the ability to read the bounces is so crucial, and especially with these teams, all of these teams here playing to make their way into the master tier, so they're right there on the cusp of master tier. And with any sport, just about, the higher level you go, the faster the game is, and the stacks on both of these teams are just so fast. And so the ability to read the bounce becomes even more important, because if you misread it, you're going to be a lot farther away than you should be. And Blank putting in another 2 points, put them up 6-4. That is only, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, for the fifth goal of this game, and we've got 3 minutes, 40 seconds left on the clock. Low scoring game, just showing how evenly matched these two teams are right now.
Absolutely, and yeah, just a point in it really can go either way here. And of course, in this third round, both teams are absolutely feeling the pressure. And now going to be Snowy Blue trying to take it. Tuz is here, left with an open goal. Is he able to take it? No! The bounce off of the post could have brought Blank a lot further ahead there. Would have been 4-9 there, which would have been the longest lead we've seen all game. But Spicy, they're able to take it to Snowy Blue. Sees the long shot. Of course, going to take it, as the shots have been very, very good from Neo this game, but not quite on that one, so Twang able to get rid of it in time as the stack from Neo tries to push up. And yeah, we're seeing now Neo playing a lot more aggressively than they seem to in round one. They're getting pretty confident with this stack, and they're able to put so much pressure on Blank. They seem to have a lot more possession time than they had in the first couple of rounds, and that's just ultimately due to them putting on so much pressure on Blank right now. Blank are forced to get rid of it, and a lot of these turn into turnovers. Now, J for Jack here, passing to Paddish there on that diamond. Getting the pass to Tozis, but Spicy able to take the disc off of a headbutt. Twang, though, going to recover this one for Blank. So Paddish there, taking it to Twang, back under the slim line they had to J for Jack, and just going to back it out once more, playing the time game now.
And something I've really noticed from watching Blank play several games today is their patient attack strategy. They're quick to back pass it and get their teammates set up for an attack. An attempted cross pass there, but the orange defense was ready for it. Oh my goodness!
Oh!
And Spicy, unfortunately, putting it in on his own goal. The disc was so close to the goal. I think if anyone had grabbed it, it would have just went in automatically. So with that, Blank taking the first 2-goal lead of this round. They're up 8-4 with a minute and a half to go. Neo needs to act quickly if they want to come back and win this third round.
I mean, J for Jack going for the shot that close to the goal. It was saved, but it may have been off someone's head or a slap, and they couldn't get it far enough away. And it was just another slap coming through that made it bounce into the goal. But such close quarters defense here. Now this shot coming through, a long shot coming through by Blank, and honestly, they really can't take these. They have to take this possession. They know Neo can stack points when they have to, and now it's in the Blank bubble. And as long as the Neo stack can get here, which it seems like they cannot do it quick enough, but they are going to force this Blank clear. But Blank, they just have to take the time. They can't be forcing these long shots through, because if they do make one, of course, it will seal the deal. But if they don't, they're going to give free possession away to Neo, and they don't want to do that. But J for Jack's going to walk it in for the 2-pointer, and now they're trying to seal the deal in this third round. And Blank now trying to stack on as many points as they can. It might be impossible now. And Neo tacking up a couple of points. Blank able to get back momentum that they were losing for the rest of this game. But we'll see how it goes. Snowy Blue here getting this back through. Going to go all the way through into the hands of Tuzis, and that will absolutely seal it here. So as this will go through. It's just been an excellent game. And of course, thank you to all the players. Not only, of course, everybody who's been watching as Paddy puts this one in, but thank you to, of course, all the players in the league for giving us such a show right to the end. And yeah, of course, thank you all for watching as well. Gilligan, what's your take on this match?
I'm I'm blown away. Neo took that first round so decisively, and then the second round was so competitive, and then Blank came away with it, and this one with an 8-point lead. It just seems like, you know, the momentum started with Neo and just slowly drifted over to Blank team the entire time. It was right around the halfway point. It was a little after the halfway point of the second round. Neo started losing that momentum. Blank started picking it back up, and just Blank never let go of it. Exciting match to end the EU Challenger Cup for sure. Later today, starting at 6 Eastern time, the NA Challenger Cup will be taking place. So thank you all for watching. Thank you to our sponsors. Thank you to our moderators and to the creator team for Echo Arena, especially for creating those videos that you've been seeing between the matches here today.
Awesome. Just looking at the chat here, it seems like since Blank won this game, Everest is out of Master Tier, and Blank comes into it, as far as I am aware, as well as Hyperion, I think, also making it into the Master Tier. Of course, gotta double check that for you guys. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Thank you for Sir Dimwee for camming all of this, and we'll be doing it all again later on for the NA matchups. But with that being said, thank you all so much for watching. It's been a pleasure to cast all these matches. Thank you, of course, to all the sponsors who make all this possible, as well as the league moderators, Wolfo being one of them, of course, for Neo. And, of course, thank you to all the viewers, and we'll see you all next time.
Season 3 of VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Rebuff Reality, Asterion Products, ProTube VR, VR Cover, Fixed Gaming, and VRware.net.